3, 2, 1, go.
All
right. Mic checks.
1, 2.
Where's the line? Here we are.
Oops, that's not
Did it
right.
go live? Did it just?
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
live.
There it goes. All right.
Yeah.
Let me go up my Twitch.
YouTube is good.
Christoph,
YouTube's
you're
good.
glowing.
Yeah.
Well, as always. Okay, there you go.
It's so fun.
I'm
Okay. Yep, we're good.
transparent today.
Yo, llama.
I'm weak. All right, so sounds good on YouTube, sounds good on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then shout out from the Caterverse. You are now live with some more Catered.
Chaos.
Dang, that felt good.
Been a while.
Yeah, our boy's back.
Yep. Except for next week. 'Cause, none of us will be here, but then I'll be back most of the time. By the way, I'm Trey.
Christoph.
JT Wolf.
Autumn.
Gia.
And
And Blackfire.
yeah, there you go.
Welcome,
That's
Blackfire.
right. Speak with the confidence.
Say it with your chest.
Welcome back to your favorite abdominal spasmodic stream, where we go over some of the things that came out in the world of entertainment over the last week and give you our thoughts, comments, questions, concerns about them. We got a stacked up list. A lot of stuff happened last week. A lot of stuff happened today. People just decided they just wanted to drop stuff and speak on things. So we're going to get it moving nice and quick.
Yes.
This first one, I'm excited to get into. James Gunn redoing DC. No more of that Snyderverse darkness.
We can see.
Yes. So now,
Gun has brought the light.
the gun has brought the light. We have the official teaser trailer for Superman, the first live action movie, because James Gunn's debut for his new DC universe was Creature Commandos, which is 4 episodes in. I've only heard good things.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta watch that.
We might be able to. Yeah.
I really want to watch it. I haven't started watching it yet.
Yeah, it's good. First episode's out on YouTube, so we might be able to do like a first episode watch. But we did really like the trailer. I'm interested to see how this new trailer goes, because all the marketing for it has been like the complete opposite of the Snyderverse. It's just like him doing mundane, normal stuff like putting boots on, or him like flying into the sky to look hopeful.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the pitch. He wants Superman to look more like Superman. So hopefully it works out well. Y'all got any thoughts about David Cornsweat?
No, that's not his name.
That is his name.
Wait.
What?
David
Corn
Cornsweat.
sweat?
Yeah. David
Is he
Cornsweat.
sweat in his
I've heard interesting last names. I'll put that one in the top 5.
Well, the only thought I have is that his last name is pretty funny.
I think it's just exciting when, like, I feel like people like get excited, like, oh snap, I'm Superman now. So I don't know. I hope he's like super excited about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the biggest superhero ever. So
yeah.
like getting to play him ever, I feel like it's something that a lot of, I think anybody would be super happy to do.
Going off the thumbnail, he looks like a young Superman. I wonder what the context of this gun story is.
Well, let's find out in this official teaser trailer for Superman. I'm gonna cue this intro and then we'll get right into it.
For the sweat coming.
Bump that down a little bit, or a lot actually. Not that much. Maybe like 15.
Yo, somebody said that this is. You guys know that Dragon Ball Z where the person, whatever his name
Yamcha.
is on the ground like that? They were comparing that to that.
I like his Clark Kent look.
Got some long hair.
Oh, they got him bleeding. First movie.
He got walloped.
It's a space
okay.
alien. Hit by a space alien.
From Bad Jimmy Gunn. That's his lowest.
Yep, that's definitely Lois.
Dang.
Okay.
She looks pretty good.
Yeah, she does.
Like it's very old school.
He looks like a Clark Kent.
He does.
Yeah, he does look like a Clark.
That's crazy.
Jawline.
He does. I thought
the
that was.
jawline.
I thought that was Henry Cavill for a second.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
literally.
That's Henry Cavill right there. You got a whistle?
Oh, he's crying.
No,
No,
he's got a
he's got a
dog.
whistle.
He's got a
It's
dog.
Crypto.
Oh, yeah,
No.
Crypto, yeah.
Crypto, the super dog.
That's ridiculous.
See, why can't you be quick like him?
Cause he's tiny.
Oh.
So is Crypto Dog.
Close enough.
Okay, this is silly already.
Oh.
Shit.
Lex.
Lex?
Oh,
Okay.
I like who they have as
Yeah,
Lex.
yeah.
Okay.
Superman got his own bicycle.
What do you throw a ball at?
It did
Some
nothing.
trash.
It just bounced off.
Oh, that was
Wow.
Nathan Fillion's Green Lantern too.
What?
Yeah, there's supposed to be like a bunch of heroes already established in the movie.
No, dragon.
The fact that Crypto's in here is kind of blowing.
Mr. Terrific.
Ooh, I like
Yeah.
Mr. Terrific.
I've never heard of Mr. Terrific.
I'm glad that we're seeing other superheroes besides Superman in this.
He's smart.
Yeah. To introduce the characters
It's our birthday month.
early on, yes. All right,
Okay.
I'm excited for it.
All right.
I like how the
Hot
characters
girl.
look like the characters, but
That
don't feel
was-
over dramatized. You know,
Yeah, like
Weird.
I want it to come out now.
they don't look like the characters on steroids. They look a bit more realistic than like the more polished versions. You know.
Having the dog in there really makes this like a fantastical situation.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know why it takes me so far out of reality when the dog
Is in there?
is in here.
I like this shot because I feel
Yeah.
like this is like the epitome of what he's going for.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but overall, I thought it looked nice.
It looks really good.
And he saved her correctly.
Yeah.
Right?
He
Right.
didn't. He
Right.
didn't run really fast and just
He
pick
just-
her up while he was running.
right,
Because
he
that would just
shielded
kill her.
Right.
Yeah.
He stopped and
Care.
and protected her instead of
Mhm.
just.
And like put
Exploding
himself in
her.
harm's way. And
Right.
stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just exploding her.
Let's see what the comments say.
Something
Gotta
close.
say.
I'm really excited that Crypto Dog is
There's
a
the
part of the,
I'm
the
not.
show.
That is-
I'm really not
Wait.
excited. But
I feel like he's underrepresented.
I agree.
He only has one show that I know of.
Yeah,
And
we
that's-
only
he
really
needs
see
this-
him in
he-
the
He
animated
needs to stay.
Yeah.
versions. You know, we don't
Yeah.
see Crypto in any live action. And so we do see Crypto. It's just like a regular dog.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's okay that he stays in animated.
Yeah.
You don't really need that loyal dog
Hey,
leaving
I'm,
you home after
I'm
a
not even gonna
drunken
lie. I
night.
don't even want him to have that show. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You don't-
Yeah, nah, I was not a fan of that show growing
Yeah,
up.
it's
but
a very.
You
I,
like
it's a
Crypto?
dog.
I did not like Crypto the Super.
Oh.
I was 100% that kid that was just like, why in the world am I looking at? Same when Super Pets came out.
Okay.
I was
okay.
just like, what in the world are we making movies about the Justice League's little pets for? I don't care about none of them.
Like I'm more interested in a super dog movie if Superman's not in it. Like it's just Superdog and like he's protecting some kid and you know he becomes some kid's dog. That seems more. Because then I've only have to focus on the dog being super and my suspicion of disbelief is contained.
Okay.
Whereas this, I feel like I don't know why, and it doesn't make I can't make sense of it, but because there's all these other superheroes with powers, and that's that's fine. But you put a dog in with superpowers, I'm like, oh no, that's too much.
I feel like it speaks more to like James Gunn's enthusiasm for doing DC that he's pulling out characters like this.
Mhm.
Like you don't know who Mr. Terrific is,
Yeah,
but he's
right.
another character. The Green Lantern that he has in this is Guy Gardner, so it's not Jon Stewart
Right.
who we grew up with. It's not Hal Jordan who comic fans grew up with. So it's just like it's the one that doesn't really get like a lot of shine. Hawk Girl,
Yes.
which in the previous Snyderverse we went for Hawkman. Both of them interesting characters, and I guess Hawk Girl is the more popular, like
Yeah.
because we grew up with a show that had her in it.
Yeah.
But
He's
Like,
balanced it. I think he's balanced the notoriety of the characters and and bringing to light new ones that not your traditional, cast
yeah,
of DC characters.
mhm,
Yeah, I like that.
yeah,
Because you know Superman and you know Hawkgirl. They're more grounded, but you don't really know who Guy Gardner is, and you don't really know what Mr. Magnificent What did you say?
You're close.
Mr.
You're
Terrific.
close.
Mr. Terrific.
Dang.
So yeah, I do like that they're pulling out all the stops.
She's got Hey Dudes on.
All right. I'm interested in seeing how everything turns out. They featured Lex a lot.
Yes, they did. Do you like the casting for Lex?
I like that he looks like Lex Luthor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I like
that's
that they
fair.
made the attempt early on to make him look like Lex.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair.
Yeah, no, I'm about sick of these Snyderverse
Goldilocks
bandwagoners.
Lex.
You said
Like-
Goldilocks Lex.
I'm not like
or red-haired Lex.
yeah. Which I don't dislike Jesse Eisenberg, but like the biggest thing about the Snyderverse was that people wanted to argue that the idea of the Snyderverse was that they'd eventually turn into the characters that we knew and loved. And I was just like,
That's what everyone was hoping for.
yeah, I
because-
was like, that's cute. But see, if I don't like them in the beginning, it
Right,
doesn't
I'm not
matter
gonna
where.
like them later.
And then reality sets in, and it's just like, and if the movies don't do well, you'll never get to that point.
Yeah.
So many people talked about Man of Steel that way.
That's definitely adds to your point. If you don't, because if less people like it in the beginning,
Mhm.
you're not gonna make it to the place that people are hoping to get to.
Yeah.
That's with any product, movies, video games, comics,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
Yeah.
anything.
Marvel going through that too right now. People kind of like checked out around Endgame. They started introducing new characters and stuff like that, and it's just like, yeah, but
You ended
I
it.
was in here for the old guard stuff.
Mhm.
Now we got the new stuff, and it's just like, do I want to reinvest? And most of the answer is no.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I am a little worried for the movie
Mhm.
because they have so many like heroes in it.
Mhm.
Are they gonna be able to fit everybody in nicely with a 2 to 3 hour movie?
So, have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the same as that.
That's not.
James Gunn, I trust is good at balancing his
Oh,
characters.
because he balances ensembles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I got you.
Okay.
I was like, where are we going with this?
My only thing against that is that they're like a known team.
Mm-hmm.
The group in
Mhm.
Guardians of the Galaxy, whereas Superman is typically pretty solo.
Mhm.
In most of the DC characters
Mhm.
are.
Yeah, until they do like Justice League stuff and come together.
Yeah.
I am interested to see the context of why these specific characters
Yeah.
are now associated.
Because I would assume this is an early Superman, like I said before.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And, given if he's green, he may need some
Guidance.
established superhero help,
Mhm.
to show him around what's going on.
I can see that.
Don't
'Cause-
destroy all the buildings.
Yeah. I mean, we did get to see that, like, not everybody likes him in this
Yeah.
trailer. So,
Yeah.
dealing with that will be interesting, too. So, it's not just the Superman Jesus depiction. It's like, yeah, we don't, like, some people agree with Lex Luthor. And that could explain why he keeps getting out of jail, even though he threatens the planet. Every other
On
week.
multiple occasions. On multiple occasions. Dude is a menace.
So, any of y'all got a question to the audience?
Let me see.
Are you happy that Alien's best friend is part of the movie?
You know what? Matter of fact, that's
Aliens.
Aliens. That's right.
I love how the first peak that we ever got as new Superman is the Yamcha pose.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, hopefully the casting they got for this Superman is Superman for a while. Probably won't have to change it up as much.
Hopefully not. But we shall see.
I do
Nice.
like the trailer just having just the music, no dialogue from the characters.
You know what? You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he ain't have to say a thing.
I ain't
Yeah.
have to say a
we
thing.
didn't have to say a thing.
Yeah, that's
He
a
just
good,
saved a girl
good call, Earl.
and
Or
looked
JT.
and looked strong jawed,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Yes,
it.
Yes. It's all in the jaw.
Mhm.
Yeah, he got a weak jaw on that thumbnail though.
Leave him alone.
That's because
He
He just got something thrown at him. He got something thrown at him.
Yeah.
But
He
it just
mid-swallow
bounced
right
off him
now.
like.
All right, but y'all let us know if you're happy to see the
I know
crypto or any other cameo in the trailer, and let us know how you thought about the trailer. And while you're down there, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with someone that you think might enjoy it as well, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to our first 1,000.
Zero.
Dang, so early.
Yeah. I was helping.
Two different styles, echoes. But yeah, we're on our way to our first 1,000 right here in the C2 circle. Subscribe today, become one of our VIPs. Dang, it's been a while so we done changed up the entire thing.
Oh, my bad.
No, you fine.
Yeah, hit the bell notification where you stay tuned for all our updated videos and shorts. Join the squad and we'll not charge a card.
Yeah. Also, feel free to follow us on Discord at the C2 Circle. There you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live around
7
p.m.
Eastern Standard Time around the dot on Thursday. That's right.
Hey, we
Thursday.
really switched it up. Oh, gosh.
Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. We appreciate each and every one of you. Feel free to come out one Thursday. That way we can chat it up with you live and in real time. But until that time comes, we'll catch you in the next one with some more Catered Chaos. Peace.
Yep, it'd be a party.
Nice, nice.
Got a lot of cool ad-libs.
I know.
Been a while. Been a while.
Right.
That's why we're spasmodic.
Abdominal. What's the word? Abdominal.
Spasmatic, yeah.
Do you bleed?
Abdominal spasmatic.
Apparently, yes. All right. Continuing on into our next segment.
It's the Amazing Digital Circus! Episode 4! I don't remember what happened in the last episode because
It was
Halloween.
It was the
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
it was the
one,
haunted
yeah.
house
and
episode.
that one was on Netflix.
Yep. This one probably is too. But,
Yeah, it's on
you know.
Netflix.
Okay,
already.
cool, cool,
Yep.
cool.
So, remember, guys, the Amazing Digital Circus is now on Netflix releasing, but they're being kind to us and also releasing on YouTube. So, y'all don't got to miss all that amazing digital circusry.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You get it? Because circuitry.
Yes.
I'm picking up what you dropped.
Yeah.
And now it's also
Because they're AI.
circus. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be some.
Mm.
But this is episode 4, The Fast Food Masquerade.
Oh yeah. I think this is gonna be funny.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to laughing, and if I don't laugh,
Didn't do his job.
0 out of 10.
I forget the character's name, but this is probably going to be like the mask character.
The happy. I
story.
forgot his name, yeah.
His
Yeah.
name is
Or her name. Whatever they go
their
by.
name.
Their name. I forgot their name.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm going to cue this intro and then we'll get right into it.
You just jingle. You're just jingling.
Yeah.
Christoph out here just
Christoph.
jingling his bells.
Got jingling bells.
Jingle bells.
Jingle belling.
bells.
No Diddy.
Jingle. Nice try, Diddy.
It looks like I'm gonna have to do a deep dive on my laptop because Google freaked out.
Should we switch it over to Netflixy? I don't know.
Y'all gonna make me pull up Netflix.
Open here.
I can't see it. That's why.
Oh, okay.
We got it.
And it is.
Glitch.
This is crazy.
That's how I imagine their logo being.
Backwards in a big circle, release right at the bottom, and follow through. You got that?
God dang,
Just wait a second.
this ain't fighting me.
Oh, Raggy.
Yeah, you got it.
Rag at
Oh.
the...
Dang.
I heard the mask crack.
You all right?
Boom, headshot.
Gangle.
Why do you
Always
always
breaking
gotta do
the
this?
What? I just said it was an accident.
Unbelievable. You are unbelievable.
I think I found something you might like.
Oh, freak! Yeah, she went through a whole therapy session.
No, the whole therapy session.
Best part is it's plastic, so it won't break as easily.
Oh Lord.
Try it.
Mm-hmm.
Transform.
She gonna be crazy.
I do like how the
How's it feel?
animation has increased
Yes.
episode to episode.
Normal. Like in a good way.
That's
Oh,
good,
you're so
right?
cute.
Yeah.
Gangle's talking,
Thank you, Zubul.
by the way.
What the heck is this?
Gangle used to talk before. She
Nah.
was just always sad
I'm not giving any to you.
because people kept breaking into the other masks.
Never be happy.
Mhm.
Did I ever say anything about that? I think you'd look good with one. Well, it's possible.
Did somebody say adventure?
Bro.
Today's adventure is The Curse of the Violent Psychopath Butcher.
Why?
Scary human meat is all over the walls, and
That's
boy,
crazy.
is it smelly.
That is ridiculous.
Can we like chill with the horror, please?
I know.
Right?
What
Like we don't want no more horror.
What happened last time? Was that the one made for me?
There was this awful, horrifying angel head thing, and when we tried to fight back at all, we got sent to hell where evil souls tried to infest our bodies. It was bad.
Why did you think I would like that?
Well, if you're such critics, why don't you suggest a better one?
I do. Have you not?
It's literally anything else.
Dang, you got a whole suggestion box.
That's clearly been ignored.
Mm.
Why?
Bubble plug that up.
How about an adventure where Zubul gets turned into a pinata and we all take turns beating them up?
Wow.
That's
Who would've guessed?
crazy.
Let's just have an adventure where Jax can't talk.
Genuinely hurtful. Good.
Can we maybe pick one that's more normal?
Well, I don't know what's normal to you people. Let's have one where we all work at a fast food place. Is
Bingo.
that normal?
Not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Right. That means today's
Gangle
adventure
trying to
is
have a
an honest
have a chill day.
Harvey's
Uh-huh.
Spudsy's restaurant chain.
Spudsy's.
And you and me the shift manager.
You did not just make that today's adventure.
That's right. You've shown enough leadership skills today to be the perfect shift
Yo,
manager.
all I said was
Of course. I've already
Based.
tons of ideas.
Wait. What? They share a tongue now.
See you guys when it's over.
Apparently.
Again?
I'm
Again.
gonna be a wage slave for fun.
I'm not gonna be a leech.
And Zubul could take my place.
What? That's not how that works.
Great idea, Kinger. It'll be nice to have you back on board, Zubul.
What? Are you kidding me? I'm not just gonna be forced into this stupid
You
adventure.
can shut up now.
Wow.
He said we heard enough.
Being a shift manager was my job at one point.
Then what are we waiting for? Get your non-slip shoes ready, cause we're
Oh,
going
that's how
to
they-
Spudsy's.
Spudsies, wow. Dang.
The water.
Good. Yeah.
Right?
Basically. Hello.
Well, I
Zubul
guess I
made it.
should get into manager mode and get us all kicked.
Probably short.
Giggle.
Why'd they go for such photorealistic equipment?
Who
Oh.
knows?
Speaking of
Because-
realistic equipment,
Get to work,
I
guys.
bet you the ice cream machine is broken.
Yo.
They'll probably.
Dropped her in the deep fryer.
Oh.
Oh
Yo.
my gosh.
No, we can't have anything like that going on around here.
Can somebody get her out, please?
I'm calling up our management.
Dang, they not
Dang.
even helping her.
Poor Ragatha.
Hey, Green.
Can't catch a break.
We have an issue with the employees, and I was wondering if you could maybe have a punishment.
She about to turn into a blooming onion after this.
A punishment at the end of the day.
That's crazy. Gangle went full narc.
Truly awful.
This new mask got Gangle acting different.
Yeah.
Right?
Called a manic episode. Oh jeez.
Somebody.
Oh, here we
Can
go.
somebody help Ragatha?
They said, nah, they gotta stick it out.
Talking about the ice cream machine.
Flawless victory.
This is really.
I'm waiting for Ragatha to stop moving.
It seems like she was just getting lower and lower into the.
Oh.
Spatula
That's
hand.
crazy.
What in the bomber man?
What can I get for you today?
previous adventure? Before your time.
Yeah.
Okay, number 57.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Never say you hate the customer while the customer is still here.
Is she tweaking? Oh, you about to crash out.
Dang. Jax is like, I'm getting rid of you today.
Excuse me. Yeah, little Jester, I'd like to order the stupid burger.
Dang.
Last time I ordered it here, they forgot to add the sauce that makes you stupid. Don't forget the sauce.
Is that a thing we have?
Yes, I order it all the time.
NPC.
Addicted.
Okay.
Huh?
Stupid burger.
Yeah, that's definitely tweaking.
Nah, I know a lot of people are on that burger.
Ooh,
Oh,
she got
no.
her eye.
Oh no.
Oh, now she's stupid.
Oh,
What in the heck?
Oh, that is
Her
wild.
brain has nothing in it now.
Oh, freak.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What in the world? You just see scary flashes and then just go dumb?
She's stupid.
Delicious.
That's one way to never be able to tell what you saw.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
The only thing holding Kane back is the fact that he likes us. I wouldn't push it.
That's rich coming from you.
It's always that guy.
Oh no.
Hello, sailor.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Triggered.
And the mate here just wants 6 hash browns split between.
Yeah, okay. Hi.
You right, miss?
He does not remember you.
I'll call your order when your name's ready. Or
When your name's
When
ready.
your name's ready.
Oh, man, I forgot to ask for a kid's meal toy. You're not a kid. Oh, yeah. An adult toy then.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
There's
Nathan's
no way.
here.
Can I help you, miss?
just wanted to say hi.
I forget his name, but I like how they're expressive with his eye.
Mhm.
Right, yeah.
We know each other.
I don't know.
She doesn't remember either.
No, it doesn't seem like she remembers.
So where's Tommy? Huh?
She over there being a tower.
The gunny guy.
She might remember, but remember that like she saw multiple versions of the same people. So
Well, that won't
she might be like, I don't know if it's the same one.
Mm.
flirt with me.
I wish somebody would.
We need you on the register. Stop weirding the customers out. But it's gunny goob. Can't the job wait a bit? It's not like this is real. Next you're gonna
Oh,
see
no.
the authorities.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Power
no.
trip.
She's manic.
Ooh.
Ah! Yeah.
Put away that breakfast menu because
She's getting increasingly more manic as we go on.
Lunch.
Oh, boy.
fellas, it's
A lunch
lunch
rush.
rush. Get your game faces on.
Look at that stack.
That is, yeah, I was just about to say that.
Do not forget to clock out on time.
Mm.
What's that sound?
Oh Lord.
Does this count as a bus?
Are you
It's not your phone.
to order?
No,
It's
thanks.
Elisa's.
That's what
Yeah, text her.
Well, there is a line of people behind you.
Ooh.
There's no way.
Ooh. Hey, I remember that thing.
Dr. Gunnar Octopus.
Is secretary to
She's ate all the other customers.
No more runs.
hold on for
Look.
They're beating up the NPC.
Do all the gloinks have names?
Of course they do. I love and cherish every glory I give birth to. What kind of mother do you think I am?
The kind that just ate all the other customers?
Yeah.
Hey,
Look at that one.
So unsure.
I just want to wish you a pleasant day. Thanks for eating at Spudsy's.
Who is he? I can't.
Him?
Gummy. It's
Remember
gummy
the-
goo.
Yeah, remember the episode they went behind the veil and
Well,
saw all that
the
inner workings
train-
of the...
Yeah.
The train,
Oh, Jack!
and then he was reset.
Yeah.
His name is I don't care.
I don't know.
In
Shouldn't
his
my
name tag.
biohazard crew take care of that?
Oh, Jetsy boy. Don't you want to be a model employee?
No, I don't care about any of this.
Dang.
That doesn't really sound like a can-do attitude to me.
It's not. It'll be better when you're sad.
Ooh, crash out. Oh God.
It's about to go down.
You just need some more.
Ooh.
Huh?
Get over here.
What the world?
What in the fan ass?
When did she have time to do that?
Whenever she felt like it, I
Whenever
guess.
she felt like it.
I don't want a career in fast food. I want to be a comic artist and eventually launch my own manga-inspired
Bro.
That's
Wow.
Shots.
Guys.
They're completely unrealistic, and you need to stop trying.
Okay.
Huh?
Before we get into all that, first things first. Are you smiling?
No.
Why not?
Yo.
Oh.
She gonna get me.
No, thank you.
Nobody can see this, right?
It's time for your employee reevaluation.
Reevaluation.
Oh, it's one of those.
Oh, he gonna get the sad.
Oh, he's done.
About to be a whole different character when we
Mhm.
see him
Yep.
next.
Horseradish sauce. Hey,
Just getting alignment training.
Mhm.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
I kind of want some McDonald's right now.
They're doing their job.
Always being a brunch.
Oh no.
Waited until a designated break.
I was about to say, is she
But you
gonna
got a whole
is she
bunch
gonna
of
have
canisters
all
of
the
stupid
fast
sauce.
Fumes, the sauces.
Here, let me help you with that. Why are you even the boss anyway?
Dang.
I feel like I'm way more
Her,
Girl, do you
Dang.
see yourself?
If you underperform now, you might end up hurt later. Hurt nothing. I'm hurt enough. Packages landing on my head, tea parties, dancing lessons. What's wrong with her? You know, a team works much better when we're all giving it 110% instead of 5. No offense, but you're kind of annoying.
Oh, wrong thing to say.
Oh
Oh,
no.
wrong thing to
There's a
You're supposed to
say.
be her friend.
There's some cracks in the dam.
Help Agatha with assembly. I'm gonna go over here now.
Huh?
Oh.
Nah, I don't trust Gango this episode.
Traumatized.
It's only
Oh.
12.
Are you kidding me?
Traumatized.
Dingo, I think the clock's broken.
Is it broken? Or are we the broken ones?
Oh,
No.
Lord.
Huh?
How long has this shift really gone on for? 6 hours? 8?
Having an existential
24?
crisis.
A week? A year? Does time even move in here? Will we ever go home? Will we
Oh,
ever
no.
achieve our dreams? Oh wait. Yeah, that clock's broken.
Dinner. Dang, 300.
Oh, that was more info on blank reproduction than I ever needed to know.
Oh.
Dang. Mm.
New move.
Yo, Jax. I hate you.
Dang.
I don't want you to hate me.
But I don't. That is weird.
You're drunk or something.
Actually, that's a really good thing to point out.
A
Because
hot
they
dog
can't-
is $57.57.
That's crazy.
Lord.
Nuggets are $70.
But wait,
Real
but wait,
meat.
but wait. In the first episode, we established they can't eat anything.
That's true.
So how is it affecting her?
Oh.
She didn't eat it.
She
It
got
doesn't
They got
matter.
it
Like
dry.
the thing, the things don't. Like food doesn't affect them.
That is true.
Well, this is a coded experience. I don't know.
Oh. We understand though.
I get it.
I was about to say that's
I get
everyone
it.
that's worked a 9 to 5.
Especially in a manager role.
My comedy mask is usually broken by now. Is
She's like, I'm about sick of this.
do you have anybody to talk to? Like, in regards to your issues?
Where are y'all at?
Ragatha would like to help you
I
out.
know.
Ragatha, hi.
Oh, Ragatha. I love her, but after a while it gets kind of hard to tell how genuine she's actually being. Well, maybe... Anyway, we can't spend all night out here talking about our feelings. We've got work to do.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, she's definitely going through it.
I think whatever got into her eye, like it really lowered her inhibitions, so it's making Ragatha actually say what she actually feels about each of them. I think.
Because she said, yeah,
Almost
she
like
did say that she hated
Yeah.
Almost like a truth type
Uh-huh.
thing.
truth serum.
Well,
Can't leave.
Watch your surroundings, man.
when you're dumber, everything feels like truth, I guess.
Gonna be in the backseat. Where you going?
I know, we're
We,
Feel
we
that-
understand
feel that
that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
When Agatha gets off, I feel like she might need a designated driver.
Why are you asking me? I'm closing tonight.
Oh, no, I meant I'd drive her home.
Oh. I think she gets off in an hour.
Okay, I can stick around until then.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo.
Thanks, she's there the whole time.
Mm-hmm. It's creepy though.
What's going on, Gangle?
Gangle look like they about to lose it.
Something's
They
about to be
already-
playtime.
they already lost it.
Playtime.
Come on, Gangle.
Gangle, this is one adventure, please.
You know, I can close for you if you want. Huh? If you want to get out of here, you can. You don't have to be stuck here alone. I can handle closing. Would that be okay? I think so. You should go home and get some rest. Not weird today.
Time y'all close.
Mm-hmm.
It's fast food. They be open
Close
crazy
to
long.
24 hours.
Yeah. As close to 24 hours as they can legally get.
Hadouken.
Oh, great.
That's right. Yeet that thing into the atmosphere. we
What is going
we
on?
feel that too when we get off of work.
Let down the mask.
Slow-mo. That escape, that feeling of escape, finally free.
It's crazy that that mask was so bad that their sad mask is now happy.
Right?
Yeah.
Tears of joy.
Tears of
Wow.
joy. That is wild.
Feel all of that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh!
Why?
Alrighty, let's get this performance review out of the way. Overall, pretty productive, made a lot of sales with few customer complaints. Couldn't help but notice, however, that you seem to have cut your own shift short, went a little kooky, and ran out into oncoming traffic. Now, being in a position of power like like this, you could offload the blame to one of your employees and avoid the dock on your score. What do you think?
No, that was my responsibility. It just
That moment was
backed
like
under
real
the
as
pressure,
possible.
I suppose.
Well, that's gonna knock your overall score down to a B+. How's that sound? Speechless. I can't say I blame you. Not every executive is as forgiving as me.
Everybody has to be
Plus.
You have yourself a nice day. I am such a good.
Oh,
Oh, he's
Uh-oh.
still wigging out.
that's interesting.
Hey, what are you all the way out here for?
I messed everything up. The mask didn't work. And now I don't think anybody wants to talk to me anymore.
Huh?
I still like talking to you. Look, the new mask was a bust. So what? I'm sure we'll find something that works eventually.
I don't deserve a friend like you.
Well, you've got one.
No,
Now,
so nice.
Come on over and hang out with the rest of us.
What's with all this wholesomeness? Bring Jackson.
That way it's-
Jack's gonna ruin it.
I haven't really seen a lot of those two, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Good app. Good app.
Interesting episode for sure.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So yeah, what y'all think of episode 4?
I feel like it's the most confusing one.
Yeah, this definitely is the most
yeah,
confusing.
definitely didn't answer any questions at all.
Fast food masquerade.
I'm surprised they didn't give any context to the overall world situation.
Yeah, I would say this is. I do think that it's a good episode to watch,
it's
but
a
I think it's my
character.
least favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely the least favorite. Unless we're just missing something that's like totally obvious to everybody else.
It's possible. It also could be one of those in between episodes, like a filler, not a filler, but like a filler.
I gotcha.
I don't care. It's my least favorite. This could be the episode that busts the whole thing wide open. I wasn't as intrigued as 2 and 3,
Yeah.
and I think that 1 is more engaging
Yeah.
than this one. Yeah. So, but hey, if there's secrets in here that y'all found out, let us know.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing. I don't know.
Zubo reminds me of what's that character from Fox's Song for Imaginary Kids? The tree bird.
I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have the name.
Yeah, I just see a lot of people bringing up like the interesting aspects of like conversation or like gumgoo.
The thing that went through my head the most is how McDonald's technically, they don't make their money off of selling their product. They make their money off of real estate. And they're the only company to own almost as much land as the Catholic Church. They're still the record holders.
Interesting. Yeah. I didn't see
This is
anything.
definitely more of a character building situation.
Yeah, it is.
I will give it top it off to the commenter who was just like, in the training video, Gangle goes over like giving up on being like a manga comic artist, blah blah blah. But then at the end we see her drawing,
Yeah.
so it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a cool little thing to be like, this is what you actually did in real life, and now you're just stuck here, and you know. You had to eventually like give it up because you're looking for a sense of normalcy but as soon as you got back there, you're reminded of like giving up on your dreams, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cute and all.
Yeah.
Not as interesting as the other three.
True.
That last one especially. I feel like we probably could have gotten more of that. Maybe it's because Pomni's not like active in this one.
Maybe.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think her bonding moment with Kinger in the last episode was really good,
Mm-hmm.
and she
was my
kind of does
favorite
that here,
episode.
but it's not like.
It's
It's
not
not
a
as
full blown
prominent.
Yeah, it's not
as
full-blown.
conversation.
Yeah, they seemed like they really wanted to highlight Gangle's issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which I
Yeah.
guess like is depression,
Mhm.
maybe bipolarism.
I saw a
Just-
lot of comments saying it was depression
Mm.
because she had dreams and working a 9 to 5 job kind of killed those dreams and reliving that whole situation. But she's drawing at the end, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would guess that like the mask thing is probably like a thinly veiled symbolism for
Mhm.
like BPD.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. So yeah, don't really need to make like a question or comment for this one.
no, not
'cause,
for this one.
you know, we just gonna watch episode 5 whenever it comes out.
Yeah.
Still liking the series though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that they're stepping up and you know that they gotten picked up. Animation looking crispier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you
That's
think
pretty
is causing
The glitching,
yeah, the glitching?
faulty code.
Mm.
Because
Probably-
he was there talking to Gangle about her performance, and then as soon as she left the room, it looked like he was like kind of frozen, and then like glitched all of a sudden.
He also glitched last episode, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
When
like,
he was
yeah,
doing that therapy
The
session.
therapy session.
Glitches from time to time.
Yeah. I don't know.
Unstable.
Yeah.
Well, we all know he's unstable.
Yeah.
That's just a nod to, yep, it's still unstable.
Or
Including
maybe
his
there's
tongue.
too many minds at once
Maybe.
going on right now.
Kind of short circuiting.
Mm-hmm. So maybe, but I hope we'll see. I'm waiting for the episode where we get more on Kane.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we
haven't had Zubul yet.
we haven't had a Zuba. We haven't had a Jax one either.
Jax,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I'm
they're-
interested to see Jack.
They're next. I'm sure they'll go through each person, and
Yeah.
we'll get Kane's situation.
Yeah. But y'all let us know how you felt about the Amazing Digital Circus episode 4 in the comment section.
Who's next? Who you guys think is
down
next?
below. Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I think it might be Jax.
Jax or Zubul?
It might be.
I'm feeling Zubul.
I'm feeling Zubul.
Yeah.
We already
Just
had.
because, like, apparently she thinks that she missed her game, whatever.
Or
We already had
'cause-
Ragatha, right?
or it could be
think so.
Jax
I think that
because Zubul seems closer to Kane
Mm-hmm.
because Zubul's been there longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Ragatha could have technically been the first episode,
Okay.
but I also feel like she was kind of the second, because she was trying to be friends with Pomni in that one, and they kind of like had to like come together based off of the first one because there was still that animosity of like Pomni leaving Ragatha behind when Kathmo, I think his name was, abstracted. Yeah, I was gonna say clown guy, but I think Kathmo was his name. But I think they reconciled in 2, if I remember right, and then 3 was definitely Kinger because I don't even think anybody else was like a major player.
I like how the show does focus on a lot of like mental health and social issues. Because like we had Kinger in the last episode and it focused on his grief over losing his wife,
Yeah.
you know,
And dementia,
and dementia, yeah.
pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Gangle and her depression and how like trying to conform by wearing those masks, you know, on a daily basis. It seems to eat away at her a lot. So I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that they covered too, but
And yeah, they all have. Ragatha's whole thing is that she's like being super nice, but people can't tell if she's being like honest.
Genuine, yeah.
Yeah. Jax and Zubul both have like detachment issues. Jax kind of does it through sarcasm. Zubul does it through like just avoiding contact with people and stuff. So hopefully we round everybody out and then just have like a thing where we know who they are, and so this is the situations that they're in type thing.
Yeah.
I can see that. But yeah, y'all let us know in the comment section down below how you feel about all the jazz. And while you're down there, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with someone that you think might enjoy it as well, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to our first 1,000.
1,000.
000.
Right here in the C2 circle. Jump in today and become one of our first VIPs.
And hit that bell notification where you stay tuned for all our updated videos and shorts. Join the squad. It will not charge your card.
Yeah. You can also check us out on our Discord, the C2 Circle. It should just be #C2 Circle. There you can become a champion in the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live around
7
p.m.
Eastern Standard Time. Around the dot.
Thursday.
That's right.
Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. We appreciate each and every one of you. Come out one Thursday, that way we can chat it out with you live and in real time. But
It'd
until
be a
that,
party.
yes. Till that time comes though, we'll just catch you in the next one with some more Catered Chaos. Peace. Peace and appreciation.
I'm not doing that every time.
Peace and sing it.
All right. This ain't my soapbox, so
Soapbox.
yeah,
Stepping
I don't have a
down,
soapbox.
stepping down.
it sounds like a soapbox. It sounds like a soapbox. You gonna air out your
Oh
grievances.
no, I don't have anything to talk about for real.
Sir.
I thought we were gonna have a discussion about the Game Awards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Or
just kind of. Did you guys watch it?
No.
Caught
I didn't watch
part
all
of
of
it.
it.
I
Lame.
watched decent amount.
Lame.
Oh, snap queso. That's so funny.
Like I watched the majority of the Game Awards.
Did you watch it again after you were trying to do the stream and watch the Game Awards at the same time?
Yeah, I tried. I almost got away with it.
Almost got away.
I'll watch it this weekend when I have time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
So we ain't got much to talk about then.
I'm gonna talk about this.
For
I'm
those
talk
of us
about this
that
and get it
Watch.
in the air while it's here.
Did you overall did you enjoy it? Like,
But yeah, I thought it was.
Oh, I
pretty good.
enjoyed-
things that you wish won certain categories?
I got everything I wanted.
You got everything you want.
I do wish that Black Myth Wukong, only because Trey had been playing it consistently, and I got to see a lot of the gameplay,
Yeah.
a lot of the mythology and stuff like that. As far as like how the game was, I wish it would have won Game of the Year, because it was it looks really fantastic,
Oh, yeah,
and the graphics
It
and
won
everything.
Player's Choice
It did
or
win
Player's
Choice.
Voice or whatever they didn't want to.
Yeah,
However that title is.
Player's Voice.
Yeah.
I believe Astrobot got it because of so much of the creativity on just being able to utilize everything within the PS5 itself. It kind of
so
reminded
fun.
you of Little Big Planet, but on a different surface. And I think just with everybody so attached to it, it's going to be one that people will play for a long time.
Yeah.
It gets all generations going and playing it. And you can do different things with the controller while playing it. And that's kind of something that's unique about the PS5 as a whole.
And it's like their 30th anniversary this year. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Even
You know,
we got a little
it's
snippet
pretty
of
fitting, I think, that
Yeah.
they won. And did you play the little PS5? They had a PS5 Astrobot game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
that was pretty fun. So I can imagine a full length like Astrobot game, and those games are pretty exciting. And then they won Best Family Game too.
Yep. They racked up some awards, and I'm glad it went to an actual game and not a DLC.
Yeah.
And for those who know, they know. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was not gonna work. So
They poked fun at that too. The little
Yeah,
puppets
with
they
the
had.
Muppets, that was funny.
Yeah.
But one thing, kind of two things that I liked about the Game Awards was that there was some games that got a callback as well as returning. One game in particular, Virtual Fighter. Last game I had of that was in 2006, before I was a freshman in high school. One thing that I noticed about this game when I got a chance to see it, the graphics, the trailer as a whole, it had like animal signification of a bird, explaining that it was a bird coming back where it all started. And just the calmness and sound effects that you could see in that trailer was just birds chirping, but it had like a throwback feel. And next thing you know, you see a silhouette of fights, and you see one of the characters, Akira, do a shoulder, like a wave dash, knocks the dude into like this wall, and then it just pans to the new logo of Virtual Fighter. Everybody went crazy. I was really hyped about it because it's one game that is no powers, no power-ups or anything. You just got your hands and feet, and you're throwing down.
And it's been like 20 years since they released the game, so.
About 11. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody's hyped about that. So it's definitely putting Tekken, Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter on notice. And we still got to get Fatal Fury next year. So, yeah, the fighting games are cooking this year. And for Virtual Fighter, I definitely want to see more. I got a chance to see a direct later that night talking about it. And they pretty much got all the creators who created the first one, and everybody's like chipping in, just making sure they create one of the best virtual fighters out there.
Okay.
And they had like a snippet at the end of it. Some of the fight moves, clean. Some stuff almost realistic, kind of realer than Tekken and Street Fighter combined.
With
just
the graphics, really?
with the graphics.
Okay.
Wow.
And it was like it looked like it was in a old school alley. So it was like you only had like a certain box unit you're just fighting. And they have this like almost like a ring out. So basically you get hit and something knocked off screen, you're cooked.
Oh, okay. That's
So they
interesting.
had like a tail end about maybe 15 seconds of that one. And yeah, that got me jumping. Definitely, if y'all get a chance, check out the trailer. It's really well animated, and just the teaser of just the fight itself was very flush and clean. I do have a beef with some Tekken fans over the guest character for the DLC for Tekken 8. Clive from Final Fantasy 16 was announced.
Yes.
Oh, in the game of the year?
Not in the game of the year. This was the DLC everybody's been waiting on.
Oh.
In season 1.
Oh.
Everybody's upset it's not Tifa. Y'all will get over it.
She might be next.
No.
Maybe. I don't know.
Not the way Square Enix is protecting her.
Yeah.
Like, she could have been in Smash Bros, but they made her a Mii fighter. They really wasn't going to put the actual version of her there. And anyway, people are upset over Clive, where he's basically a Soul Calibur character. Do y'all really think Soul Calibur's coming back with all these fighting games?
You never know. You never know if they're remaking a lot of
people
these
are
games.
still playing. I think it's Soul Calibur 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you had Street Fighter 6. Like the graphics on that was really well done, and they introduced a lot of different new dynamics. So you never know with Soul Calibur. They may do the same thing with that game, but
Till that time happens, so be it.
Yeah.
But I think with Clive being in the game, it's kind of like Noctis, but technically not Noctis.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Tekken 7, I feel like Clive is a little more flush with everything, because they basically, I got a chance to look at the dev video they had dealing with Clive, and they've been working on this thing before Tekken 8 actually released.
okay. Were there any other fighting games mentioned in the Game of the Year awards?
Oh,
there
Tekken
was
8
another
won fighting game of the year.
Okay.
Best fighting game.
Okay.
As they should.
There was
Not
another.
Street
There was
Fighter
another
6?
one. There was another.
Not even
one.
Spark and Zero.
I can't
Spark and
remember.
Zero was up there, but
Yeah.
Tekken 8 actually won
No,
it.
there was another old game that was mentioned that's coming back that I don't remember.
You're talking about Okami?
No, I'm talking about the fighting game.
Fighting game?
Since you were talking about fighting games,
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if there were any other fighting games mentioned.
There was
The only
another
ones I
one.
know
There was another one, but I can't remember the name of it.
Okay. Well, that's fine. But yeah, I'll check out the Game of the
think
Year
so, yeah.
awards. I guess this weekend,
I know Double Dragon's coming back.
That one.
Double Dragon?
Yeah.
and then check
It's a
out
beat 'em up.
what was also released with all the new
Fight
games.
Minute.
Games
It's-
Like game
Like there was-
wise? Like
Yeah.
the
There was
I didn't know what it was.
I know
I got
I
you.
thought it was a fighting game.
Split.
I
I was
got
thinking
you.
about it. It was like, wait. I'm like,
I forgot.
Yeah, it's like a
It's
side
Double
scroller.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But what's the
like
what's
those
the,
are old arcade games.
some
Okay.
Like
some of
X-Men.
the other games that are making a comeback, Turok.
Yep. Turok.
I'm
Okami.
excited. Okami is getting a sequel, and then the creator is returning with his new studio called Cloud
that was mentioned in the showcase for this year?
in the Game
Yeah.
Awards.
Okay.
And then there was a controversy dealing with Intergalactic,
Yeah.
and I just don't understand what's wrong with Intergalactic. I
Well-
kind of like the retro feel, kind of the mix that they have with it. Maybe it's just the character itself
Okay.
that people are just kind of not raving about.
Well, you know the modern audiences now, and they're trying to put their, I don't know, political opinions on display in certain games, and the way they design their characters. And just because they've designed this woman to be not conventionally attractive, people are, got people on extremes on both ends that are,
Yeah.
barking at each other and
Basically, trailer, she was just
saying the
shaving
game,
her head.
saying the game's
and-
gonna be crap because they don't have
and they
a
might be able.
conventionally attractive female in it.
They might be able to. I doubt it'll probably have some like customization.
No,
To it.
it's a Naughty Dog game. They have their main character and you play as that character.
Oh, that's why I
Yeah.
think they're getting the heat. for
So
that.
but to be fair, like when you've got a space game and you've got a game that takes place in space, it looks like a bounty hunter type game. You've got laser swords.
Yep.
So your target audience,
Yeah.
you kind of have your target audience. The people who are more likely going to play the game are probably majority going to be dudes.
That is true.
And when you put a shaved head woman in a game that she's not ugly, but she's not conventionally attractive, and that
It's not gonna
particular
grab the
that
attention,
particular audience
appeal
is not
to
going to enjoy playing as someone who they perceive as
Non-smashable.
but like her personality didn't come off as attractive either. So it was like
Non-smashable.
Very-
Non-smashable.
yes,
Not-
but
not a
you have
waifu.
to. You can't
Not
just
a
say it's
waifu.
not just a physical thing. Like the character's
No,
personality
it's
also
all of it.
plays a fact. Plays
They
a factor.
can't get her.
Right.
And
Right.
so therefore,
Right.
It's a pass.
Yes. Yes.
it's either I can win her over, or I want to,
Yes.
and I
It's
can't do
neither.
either one. So I don't want to play it. That's pretty
Right.
much where they're at.
So so the audience is kind of confusing of who they're trying to reach with the game. So I kind of understand like the frustration.
Yeah.
They said the
I mean,
track.
I
they said
wa-
the track is gonna be.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh wow, this game looks cool."
Yeah,
But
I honestly
I
didn't
under-
have a
I
problem
understand-
with how she looked.
right, I didn't have a problem with how she looked, but I understand the concern because we've had games that have come out this year that have been bad because of the developers are trying to put in their social politics in the games. And Neil Druckmann, who made The Last of Us, the last game that Naughty Dog did, he did the same thing with The Last of Us 2, and people weren't very
Yep.
happy about that. So this kind of
I'll
just
never forgive him for
more.
that.
This is more like in line with. I understand why people are upset, but I don't know. We're trying to burn the game before it's even out yet.
It
Yeah.
looks interesting, the intergalactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
I saw a little bit of the character. She doesn't look too bad, but yeah.
They gotta want to smash her some way.
I
For some reason.
would at least want to try out like a demo of the game to see like the gameplay, or watch a little bit of
We
the
don't
game.
have gameplay. We don't have anything. It's just the
It was
story.
just
yeah, I
a
mean for like
trailer.
for when it does eventually like come out to before purchasing the game, I would like to try it out.
I mean the
Yeah.
crazy like The Witcher 4 also people
Yep.
were
Oh, that's
I was
the
about
one
to
I've heard
bring-
the most about.
talking
Yeah.
crazy. I'm like, what are you like? They're like, oh, she
It's not
looks so
girl.
ugly. I'm just like, oh
She's
my.
older.
I'm like,
What the heck?
I'm like, serious, just older. It's like,
They just
are
need
you
to-
upset? Like, are you
They
also
need to
mad?
go- they
Like,
need
some
to
of
go
them
touch
mad
some
like they even
grass
have
or
to
something.
play as a girl in The Witcher
Nah,
4.
Smash.
I'm just like, I'm so confused because like if they were paying attention, like in the Witcher series of the games, you kind of can tell like that's what they were building up to. You playing as Ciri, like I'm like you even got to play a little bit as her in the last Witcher.
Yeah. in the
So
last
I'm
one.
like I'm really excited to play as Ciri. So I don't know what
Oh yeah.
like
what the issue is.
I'm sure the majority of people aren't don't they share the same opinion where she looks fine. She looks fine in trailer. She looks older.
Mhm.
Will you stop?
No, because
she looks smashable. That's not the problem. People think she looks
that's
ugly.
not what that's not what I've heard at all.
Oh my God.
I have not heard anyone that's made the complaint. Like I hear you,
Yeah.
right? You're making like
You're making
Sense?
a case.
I'm
You're
making
making
sense.
sense.
You're making
You're
a
bringing
rational
logic into this.
I've literally heard people for the past I don't know how many couple days be like, yeah, and she ugly now, and why does she get to be a Witcher? That don't even make sense. And I'm over here just like, look, I seen little bits of the gameplay and I seen the show, and I'm just like, if y'all didn't know that she was getting the reins, I don't know what you watched or what you played. I don't gotta know nothing. I'm pretty sure in the books it goes that way too.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
what continuity you saw.
Well,
Let's
there
just call
is
it out the way that it is.
there is some like lore changes with making her a Witcher. I get it, but still like it's not unheard of.
Yeah.
We'll just
And-
call it the way that it is.
Right, and she's I don't know, she's older. It's a
And
cinematic
there-
trailer. It's not gameplay.
There's
So she
nothing-
could look better in the game we get there,
Lionel's
but
talking
she
in the
but
chat.
she is older.
What Von Nell said. He probably still
Or
heard
Luke
over
too.
the.
What is he?
Hopefully
Is he
2025 will be a comeback for games.
comeback? We had a lot of great games
I
this
was
year.
about to
Yeah.
say, yeah.
But now, what is he talking? But I was not talking about
He,
anything.
he probably still just mad that Final Fantasy didn't get the game of the year.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. He's
Yeah,
probably
he,
mad.
he,
Wow.
just, he just
He's like,
recovering from
all
them
these
wounds.
thumb sucking games didn't win.
Yeah. thinking the DLC pack. It's to the point the Muppets even clowned about that.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing good and well. But if they had their own selector spot, no doubt in my mind, they probably would have got it.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
I can't tell you how many times they're gonna remake Final Fantasy VII. I just can't. Never in this story.
in deciding game of the year, like I think Astrobot's a fine example.
He
I mean,
said-
it's not what I wanted.
He said more original and exclusive games.
Okay.
From
Great studios.
Yeah.
All right, we had a lot of those this year.
And you also got to look from last year. You also got to look from last year's awards. Boulder Gate 3 won,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
they took
Everybody was
reward
playing
after
Boulder Gate.
like they cleaned
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Everybody
So-
was playing Boulder Gate. Mm-hmm.
And Helldivers 2 got some love too.
Yeah, Helldivers 2 got a little expansion.
For liberty.
Yeah. Best ongoing game.
Metaphor, Refantasio,
Yeah.
Yep, Metaphor.
Black Myth Wukong, Player's Voice.
Also, Snoop Dogg is coming out with a game as well.
I'm not. Don't worry about
Snoop
No
Dogg?
one's
Snoop
no
Dogg.
one's banking on Snoop Dogg's new game.
I'm excited for Cheetah and
Can we
both.
get another Def Jam?
I
She
don't.
and I both are
No one is banking on
excited
it.
for Split Fiction.
Yes.
The Def Jam was fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Split Fiction.
That looks
Um,
really cool.
That's
Very excited for that
the
one.
new co-op one, right?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
new co-op one. It's in a co-op adventure. Like It Takes Two and No Way Out.
Yeah,
It was
That's
Owusu
young.
Mm-hmm.
or
Wait.
Omishu.
I know what you're talking about. That samurai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. That's another one I'm interested in. And glad Okami's getting a sequel. I actually enjoyed playing the first Okami game.
But I realized that the Game Awards is not for the players,
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't really matter what you guys think. Because it's clearly made it obvious when they said that the players vote there's only 5%.
Yep.
Of the entire voting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who votes
like,
the rest of the time?
The people that they designated to be the industry representatives.
That was free.
So like the media outlets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but like they like the Game Awards is for the industry.
Yep.
Just like the movies, the
The
Emmys
Oscars
and
and
Oscars
stuff,
and all that.
yeah.
Yeah, they're for the industry. They're not for us. People get wrapped up and say my game didn't win this and that, but it's not for you.
In reality.
So I don't know if it was ever for you.
That's because that's when they hit you with it won't your game to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
You got what I gave you, so be happy about
Basket.
it. Is
Don't
their
ask me
mentality.
for nothing.
I mean, I'm
That's
happy.
the mentality of every award show.
I'm happy about I'm happy. I'm satisfied with the winners.
Mhm.
I wanted. Who did I want to win? Blacksmith Wukong. I was looking. I actually thought they were gonna win.
And Fallout got it.
But I'm not mad about Astrobot. But
I'm happy that Astrobot got it, especially with
Yeah.
just the innovative creativeness
yeah,
of
it makes
it.
sense.
Like with it being able to pack everything from PlayStation as a whole with
Mhm.
it and making it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's creative for it.
What is his Vinyl saying?
Astrobot winning, I
winning.
definitely need to play it now. To
Yeah.
see how Final Fantasy VII lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Final Fantasy VII Vinyl is your favorite game.
and if it had its own selective DLC slot, no doubt in my mind, I believe it
Now,
would have
Final
won.
Fantasy VII didn't win
It's-
anything, did they?
They won music.
Okay. So, like, like that doesn't mean that they suck. Okay? They were
Yes.
nominated. There were a lot of good games. That's what that means. It means your game didn't beat out
And they,
everybody
and they
because it
showed
wasn't
and they showed some
because there were
Power
a lot of
World,
good
man.
ones.
You got some things
Power
like
World.
I think they
The
brought
Power
some
World got an expansion.
Power World, Elden Ring got,
A new game.
Yeah.
and
you know what game needs to make a
Project
comeback?
Century.
What?
Bug Snacks.
Bugs.
I am waiting for a part 2. Developers,
Actually-
if you ever see this video, I want a Bug Snacks part 2 now.
Actually, Chia, they actually are coming out with the new Sonic racing game, and they also have
It's not Bugsnax.
it's not Bug Snacks,
Not even close.
but they have
I was
They
trying
have
to see where he was
Shadow.
going with it too.
I like Shadow.
yeah. Not
Also
only
come out
that,
with a part 2 of Shadow the Hedgehog, that video game.
and I think they're adding
You about to get a
that
movie
Shadow.
this weekend.
Yep, actually tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sonic 3 comes out.
Yep, tomorrow.
Chia, you played Astrobot.
Yes, I played it, the demo version, while I was waiting for my flight to Atlanta.
Cool.
In Paris,
Nice.
all they had was like different. Well, not all they had, but like there was a section where it was just a whole bunch of PS5s, and you could play different demos on them. So I played the Astrobot demo because
Huh.
I was all like, "Oh, they're so cute!"
Oh, maybe.
And that was so fun.
Maybe.
Like I want to get the game just so I can play it for myself.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I think I watched
Oh my gosh.
Christoph play it when he had it, so that was good. It was fun. They're so
That-
cute.
Yeah, it's a fun game, so I get it. I get why they won.
I felt confident enough to play it.
And then, matter of fact, Vonell, if you're still there, did you even vote? Because I put my vote in,
5%. I didn't vote.
He said
I voted.
5%.
He said, "I didn't
and I got what
My
I
vote
wanted.
did not matter.
And
Is that the one?
and as good old Mr. Harada-san said, after winning Best Fighting Game, don't ask him for
What did you think about best out of these shows? Best adaptation,
Right.
the video game shows.
I ain't watching none of this.
You watched Fallout?
Oh, that was. I didn't realize the context of what it was. I didn't watch the
you mean
Game Awards.
that.
Is what I meant.
Yes.
Saying that
That's
it's the best adaptation for like a
Yeah,
video
the
game.
ones that have come out
Yeah,
this
that's
year.
fine.
Yeah, because they had Knuckles,
It's
Fallout,
better than
Oh, I
Knuckles.
forgot. Yeah.
Um,
Knuckles,
Arcane.
Arcane.
Those are the only ones that I cared about.
Ooh.
Were they all
Yeah.
nominated?
They were all
Yeah, they were
nominated.
all
yes.
nominated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see it being better than Arcane, at least in terms of season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fallout's probably the best one overall
Yeah.
because I think Fallout reached the most widespread audience
Yeah.
for sure. Knuckles was good though. If this had came out after the movie, I would have been interested to see how Sonic 3 compared.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. They about to have Keanu power, so
Yeah.
next year gonna be something different.
Are there any games you guys are interested in playing now that you can kind of see who, like,
All the winners are.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I already love Tekken 8, and I'm definitely playing Astrobot.
I'm interested in Metaphor.
Yeah.
Specifically because they're just like it won the best narrative.
Yeah. And a lot of people wanted it to win Game of the Year.
Mm.
I won't
yeah.
play Black Myth Wukong because watching Trey play traumatized me.
What about you, Autumn?
As far as like what I feel like playing,
Like, is there anything that you want to play now that you like? That
Seen.
won, like something that won an award that you're like, oh,
Black
maybe I
Myth
should play that.
Wukong, I would test my
Oh,
I would challenge myself to play it
I believe
I think you would
in
like
you.
Astrobot.
because
fun
you
game.
know I like Assassin's Creed, I like my Uncharted, I like Tomb Raider. You know, I like those type of challenges where you're fighting up against an opponent, and I'll try several times before I rage quit.
I
So
believe in you,
you
girl.
know,
Button bash.
but mash. I'll panic while I have that controller. You know, but I'll definitely test it out.
I did feel pretty good about streaming that game. That was like the first of those kinds of games that I've like gone through on my own consistently. Other ones I've either dropped in or dropped out, or they're like Sekiro, where it just upset me in the first 4 hours.
I witnessed that.
And then I let somebody borrow that game, and I've just not asked for it back.
No.
They've tried to give it to me back, and I
I'm
forgot
just like,
that
no,
Nah, you
no,
good.
from their
You
house.
have it. You have it.
Vonell said that he didn't vote, unfortunately. I think that's what he was referring to. And then he also said he won't be getting abused on Black Myth Wukong.
Unless somebody lets him borrow.
What, sir? He thinks that
Buy
he
online
thinks he got a
online,
choice
sorry.
in this.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a question
That's
for
funny.
you, bro. Which 2 games from what was announced are you looking forward to playing?
Probably Astrobot and
Oh no! I meant like announced, like not one, but
the ones that they okay. Witcher 4.
Okay.
That's for sure. And let me see. Do I have it?
Matter of fact, 3. I know which 3 I'm.
No, 2. Y'all going on long for these video game awards, goddamn it.
Alright, I'm just gonna say mine. Virtual Fighter, Turok, and Berserk.
Okay,
Probably Witcher 4 and Crimson Desert.
I got you. Nice. All right, well,
That Berserk game got me hyped. The violence.
cool. Well, y'all let us know what you thought about the video game awards in the comment section down below. I ain't going to do no outro for this because, we just talking. I'm going to just go ahead and get over to the next team. I don't even remember what that was. I feel like it's that Kenshin boy. Yeah, that's right. Corey the Kenshin.
Long time no see.
Corey in the house.
Not that Corey. But
Yeah, that's right. You ain't gonna see nothing to count Massey these days.
oh no.
He done also fall into the Disney trap.
Nope. Nope. For the trap. Nope for the trap.
But yeah, Corey Kenshin has returned to YouTube. People have been long awaiting his return. He been gone like Samurai Jack was gone.
Yep.
He's gone for a minute.
Yeah.
But he has been working on something.
Mm-hmm.
A little something.
Came out with his animation that he's going to be putting out, Monsters We Make, and came out with a trailer for it. So
I gotta get the manga.
oh yeah, and it's got a manga coming out with it too. So we're gonna check out the animation trailer for Monsters We Make. I'm gonna cue this intro, and then we'll see what Corey Henshin got cooking up.
I think I might have seen some of this, not realizing what I was watching. I don't know where I saw it though.
I was told not to watch.
It's got a cool style.
I mean, it's anime.
That does not mean that it's got a
anime
cool
inspired.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we about to do this. We gonna have that conversation.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Their outfits remind me of Voltron.
Yeah, for sure.
Sad that's not on Netflix anymore.
It also
Oh,
reminds
it's
me
kinda dumb.
of that anime. Was it Fire? Was it the Fire Starters? Fire something?
Fire Force.
Fire Force. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, and Great Lock.
Oh yeah, Gridlock.
Mm-hmm.
We got more.
Yeah, dude, it's
Has
cool.
anybody seen Ninja Kamui?
I've seen some of it.
Is it any good?
I hear it falls off, but
Oh,
that's
no.
just me. Anyway, so yeah, Monsters We Make looks pretty interesting. I like the design,
Yeah.
like the art style. Looks pretty cool.
No thanks.
I think so.
So
Yeah. So what y'all think?
I watched the other video that he put out a few days later, I think.
The 20-minute one or whatever.
Yeah, the 20-minute one. And so he was hoping that this can become, an anime. But right now it's going to be a manga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That this is just kind of like a cool little
It's an animation trailer for
a
it.
little animation trailer for the manga, and I
Yeah.
think that's really cool.
Yeah, I did hear that he's been working on with different creators on just trying to get the right vision he needs for the manga that he's creating. And for it takes a lot of time, especially with what he's trying to do. And I'm definitely proud of him for being able to work on this dream that he always wanted to do. And glad to have him back on YouTube because we definitely missed him. Oh yeah.
Bonnell says the trailer looks dope. If I had the money, I would love to get some animation going. I also hear he is trying to shoot his shot with Netflix.
And look, he can shoot his shot with Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I think if anybody has a chance, it's Corey Kenshin.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but yeah, definitely want him to keep working on this and continuing to get his dream and reach beyond the stars with it. So
The animation looks really clean though, like
Yeah.
really clean.
I'd watch it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'd watch it tonight. They said this came out tonight. I'd watch it tonight.
Let's watch it right now.
Be like,
Ready?
End the stream. Actually,
Let's
keep the stream
go.
going.
So whoever he got to do this
I
trailer
think,
did a really good job.
What did I read in the article that I had placed in the chat? They said that he ended up getting the same studio that made another show. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Let me see. Let's see here.
The anime adaptation of this gonna be the Jujutsu Kaisen of the 2030s.
Yeah, right?
Better animation than Blue Lock Season 2 is crazy. Dope. Come back to watch after buying my own copy of the manga.
yeah, he said that when he sells 777 copies, they'll be all autographed by him.
Yeah, those.
Okay. So I found it. It's the animated trailer. It was animated by the Line Studio. It's an independent animation studio based in London, England, specializing in 2D animation. They worked on the music video for Humility by Gorillaz in 2018, as well as their 2020 web series Song Machine.
Well, working on anything for Gorillaz is enough for me.
Right?
Yeah.
I was like that, and I remember the animations, that they had for that band Gorillaz. So I think that is great.
Sorry.
For him to be able to get that type of animation studio, that level of animation.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah.
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 Well, interested to see how the manga sells and how it picks up for Corey Kenshin's career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But y'all got anything that you would like to add, ask, or comment on?
We need a release date.
For
When is it releasing?
the
This.
manga?
No, the monsters we make. Animation. The whole animation thing.
They,
Oh,
they
that-
made
oh,
an animation for the manga.
It's a trailer for the manga.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
tease me
Oh,
too
yeah,
much.
yeah.
I will say
I want
this.
the animation.
Professionally speaking, he should have made an animatic of the manga.
Yeah, that
And-
that could have been really cool too.
Yeah, because now I do agree with the first commenter where it's just like the 2030 Jujutsu
Jujutsu
Kaisen
Kaisen,
type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that this animation came out really well.
It did.
But I'm interested to see how the panels in his manga actually translate to something like this.
I
If
gotcha.
that makes sense.
For the art style and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll be still image. So just
That's
like
true.
if it makes me feel like this, then it's a great manga.
Right.
But if it's like just frames, then
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feel any type
The
of way
same
about it.
same type of excitement as you did when watching the animated trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the animated trailer gets you hyped for the manga, and then of course you want that manga, like you said, to be on that same type of level of excitement.
Yeah.
So hopefully, the studio who decided to animate the trailer, I don't know how they are with manga, but maybe they have some connections with some people who are able to do the manga in the same type of art style.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be more. Are you looking for something?
That's fine. They had a.
What were you
It
looking
looked like
for?
they had a thumbnail of one of the panels from the manga,
Oh, gotcha.
but it might be in like a suggested video. But
Got you.
Well,
Arnell says, yeah, he definitely has the following. I wonder, will he pull Rippa numbers?
Young Rippa is a YouTuber that made his own comic universe.
Okay.
yeah, White Manga is also another one.
Was he making YouTube videos first, or did he make YouTube videos after he made?
White Manga.
Yeah.
He made his. He was kind of at the same time.
Okay.
He was making his manga and YouTube videos
Yeah.
in conjunction with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think Young Rippa and then Corey Kenshin obviously were like people that made YouTube videos, and then like eventually made their own thing. So it's just like they made their following and then got it.
Yeah.
But I appreciate White Manga a lot because he did both at the same time. Pretty much from what I've understood of his career. But yeah, it'll be cool. I'm interested to see how the panels come out. Definitely going to read it wherever I can. Purchase a copy. The first Corey Kenshin original. Anyway, anybody got anything? I know I asked that again. Y'all have more
Welcome
time
back,
this
Corey.
time.
Yes, welcome
Yes,
back,
welcome
Corey.
back, man.
We missed ya. I guess a question for the audience would be, oh my gosh,
Time to verify.
this thing.
Pretty good time.
Let me get my phone.
Let's go.
Oh, you got it.
No, I just backed out.
Oh, okay.
I'm not about to deal with all that.
This you?
I was about
Like,
to
who
hit
did
yes
he?
on my phone.
I know.
Who this?
You'll just pop up.
If it asks me on the next one, then we'll figure it out. But
Okay, I guess a question will be: do you guys have any recommendations on other trailers for manga that we could check out? Because I'm sure some other artists, other YouTubers might have done the same thing, created animated trailers for some projects.
White Manga has one.
So yeah, if you guys have recommendations on
I'm
any
aware
like animated trailers that's for a project that we should check out, let us know in the comments.
sure.
Parnell says, which YouTuber would you love a manga or comic or anime from?
Oh, that's true. Like who's a YouTuber that you watch that you would prefer a manga or an animation show from?
I would say Markiplier.
Markiplier.
Markiplier anime.
He
Yeah,
has
he got
some
a show.
animated shorts already,
Oh,
right?
He already has a
shorts.
live action show too.
Yeah.
So.
And then he has his show that's on Amazon Prime.
And he's coming out with Iron Lung.
I
In the
listen to his
theaters.
podcast. That podcast is dope. So the
What,
fact that he has an
Distractable?
animated thing.
No,
Distracted.
the sleep one.
Yes,
Oh,
the sleep.
oh,
Yeah,
oh.
she
That's
listens
right.
to the podcast.
I
for the
listen.
sleep
Yeah,
one.
I listened to the whole podcast. I think it was really, really good.
Yeah. I want to see RDC's Dark Lights or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of them just talking about it. I'm ready to see it.
Ready to see some.
At this point, that mess better be godly. Because them boys been working on it. Like, it was the thing that they wanted to make before they were even making comedy videos for YouTube. So they've been working on it for a while. It's apparently been picked up somewhere. And they're still working out the details for it. But as much as I don't hear them talk about Dark Lights, I'm ready to see some lights in the dark. All right. Goodness gracious.
I mean, if this YouTuber, if he did do some anime stuff, I could actually see T. Pendle doing something like that.
Boy, if you don't get that
Ridiculous.
Boondocks nonsense out of me, because I know
Ridiculous.
exactly what it's gonna be.
Breaking the
Not the
Ankles loose.
Get his crazy tail
ankle
out
loose
of here.
expansion.
That Adult Swim original. But y'all let us know in the comment section down below, and while you're down there, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it with someone that you think might enjoy it as well, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to our first 1,000
1,000.
000.
right here in Club Chaos. Get your tickets today. Become one of our first VIPs.
And hit the bell notification where you stay tuned for all our updated videos as well as shorts. Join the squad and will not charge a car.
Yeah, you can also check us out on our Discord, #C2Circle. There you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live around
7
p.m.
Eastern Standard Time around the dot on Thursday.
Thursday.
Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. We appreciate each and every one of you. Come out one Thursday, that way we can chat it out with you live and in person.
It'd be a party.
But until that time comes, we'll just catch you in the next one with some more Catered Chaos. Peace.
Bye.
I thought you were going to do that.
I said I wasn't gonna do it every time. Felt right. Yes, please spoil the movie for me. This is the only one I'll allow it.
Big old forehead. Forehead of lies.
All right. Going from one YouTuber to another. This time we got Ryan George with the pitch meeting for Craven the Hunter.
I know that movie was trash.
It
I
was.
didn't even know it came out.
Bro, what I
I
heard.
didn't know either.
Didn't someone say that this was the end?
Yeah, that Sony is ending their Spider-Man villain universe.
They said, "Well, that was it. We tried."
That's all I needed to hear.
Shouldn't have
The
started
final
in
nail
the
in
first
the
place.
coffin.
I don't know who they're getting to write these movies, but even normal moviegoers are like, "This is shit."
Hot booty meat.
Ew.
So,
Nasty as heck.
It stinks and I hate it.
I'm excited to see what Ryan George has to say. I don't even got any preamble or nothing. I ain't watched this movie. I don't intend to. I haven't supported this
I
franchise.
haven't watched. Only
So-
thing I watched was Venom.
Yeah, I've been subjected to all the Venoms.
And I saw Morbius and that was it.
Yeah, I ain't seen that. I ain't seen that.
I
ain't seen
like.
that.
I
haven't
like.
seen that
Morbius.
good either.
No.
I like Morbius.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's
He said, yeah, that's cute. I'm so done with you, Trey.
I'm sick of this franchise. I'll put it this way. Venom is the best ones in these franchises, and I think all three of them are trash.
Yep.
So,
I
I ain't got no love lost for nothing else.
I liked Morbius over Venom, to be honest.
Hey, look,
And
that's
they did that.
the most publicly received. Oh.
Yeah.
And this is the same.
Yeah.
This is the same
Yeah,
thing
Venom
dealing with the
definitely.
whole Madam Web thing, right?
It's a different villain.
Yeah.
But
No,
it's
no,
like,
no. I'm saying they won't be doing no more of those.
No, yeah, they should be done with all of it.
praise be.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Stick to
cue
the
this
animation.
intro, and we're gonna watch the pitch meeting for Craven the Hunter.
Good grief. They got away with that.
Do they understand the pieces of their puzzle they're missing?
Oh, it's the same piece. every
They
single
understand.
time.
They just
So
don't
you
care.
have a non-Spider-Man movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we make one about Craven the Hunter. And what's the ever so slight Spider-Man connection in this one? You will see some spiders in a hallucination. She'll get Craven off, right? Right. He's this badass vigilante.
All right, so we starting off harsh.
Craven the Hunter, but
Let
nobody
him know.
can figure out who he is. So he just shortened his actual name. Nobody can figure out who this guy is. Anyway, we're gonna see him kill an arms dealer in a prison, escape from the prison, and get away on an airplane. Who's
Dang.
flying the plane? Hey, shut up. So then it's flashback time.
Hey, shut up.
Flashback
Flashback time.
Looks of that for 30 minutes of screen time. Oh my god. So he and his brother were raised by their criminal dad, who takes them hunting, and Craven gets friggin' mauled fatally by a lion. Oh man, it's gonna be tough to survive a fatal lion attack. Actually,
Ew.
it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Yeah, because see, before that happens, there's gonna be a scene with this girl Calypso who's talking with her grandmother
Oh,
who can like
Lord.
see the future or whatever. Okay. And her grandmother is like, this tarot card of a lion means you're going to save someone from an accident
Tarot
with this
card.
potion I'm giving you now, and it's gonna heal them in unexpected ways. That's going to happen soon. And so is that exactly what then happens? And so that's exactly what then happens. Grandmas who nail it are tight. Okay. And so then
Oh my
Craven
gosh.
powers. Oh, what are his powers? Well, he can be strong, and he can jump, and he can do. Sometimes his
I'm
eyes
just gonna
go
say it.
yellow,
Blackfire,
and
I
he
can see you doing
zoom in
this.
on things with his eyes when he wants to, and he can do jumps.
What do you mean?
And his muscles are
Roast
big,
and just
and
Oh.
he's tracking. Sick! Oh, cool! That's so many things. So he abandons his brother with the dad and
I'll
grows
join you.
Craven the Hunter, and he fights bad guys and fights for animal
I
rights.
appreciate
Is
your
this guy a villain
confidence
in the
in me.
comics? Yeah, but you know, how am I supposed to make a movie where a villain is the hero? Why are we even making these?
That is the
Every year, Craven
Why?
goes to visit his brother in London for his birthday, but this year his brother gets kidnapped. A terrible birthday surprise! This fucking bad guy grabbed him. And who's this bad guy? Well, he's the Rhino. And 16 years earlier, Craven's dad was kind of mean to him, so he went to see a doctor who made him strong, and now he can turn into a Rhino man. I have no further
Yes,
I have no
crazy
further
to me.
questions.
refuses to pay the ransom, so Craven decides to track down Calypso. Why? To friggin' help him track down and hunt the bad guys. Isn't he the best tracker? Yeah, and he says he's been trying to track down Calypso for years, and he finally found her. How did he finally do it?
Wow.
Being the best hunter and tracker in the world. No one
Wow.
can like this guy. So
Oh,
Craven-
these inconsistencies.
Alright, so she explains
I'm
how
glad I
she
didn't
used
go see the
like
movie.
potion from her grandma back in the day. Right. And how her grandma died shortly after that trip, and she never saw her again. Both those things? Yeah. Eventually, this other bad guy called the Foreigner is gonna join the party too, because he also wants Craven dead. Oh yeah, how come? Bad guy reasons.
Bad guy
Oh,
reasons.
boy.
Craven and Calypso go to this African sanctuary where Craven lives, and out of nowhere, this big cat pounces on him, and they fight. Oh no, jungle cats! But it turns out they're like friends, so it was kind of play fighting. All right, good. So then. Take him on. A cat just snuck up on him. Yeah, but other than that jungle cat just now, nobody can do it. Oh, okay. So then the Foreigner shows up and uses his using hypnosis powers to inject Craven with a deadly toxin. Well, but then Calypso freaking shoots this guy in the eye with an arrow. Oh, is she an archer? She is. She mentioned that skill of hers in the very previous scene and then delivered on it immediately. Hey, what's the minimum amount of time for something to count as foreshadowing? Unclear. So she uses another potion to revive Craven, and he's back in business.
Stop,
Oh
Lucian.
man, this guy really is unstoppable as long as nobody sneaks up on him or has powers and that there's some magic potion available. Yeah, and so now the Rhino's gonna take matters into his own hand. Paws? His paws? Hooves. He's gonna take matters into his own hooves. Is he gonna look cool and badass as the Rhino?
So then he and Craven get in a big fight.
That's a
And
no.
Craven's trying to freaking stab this guy, but his rhino skin is impenetrable. So what does he do? He penetrates his rhino skin and stabs him.
Wow.
Trample him, and that hurts despite the super strong skin. Yes, he dies. Yay. And then Craven realizes his own dad is the one who sent the rhino after him, so he gets a bear to kill him. This guy's letting all kinds of animals do his
He gets
dirty
a bear to
work.
kill
He
his
sure
dad?
is, sir. And then sometime
That
later
is
he
what he
finds
said.
out that his brother has gone to that same
So
rhino
is
doctor who
Craven
turned him
like
into
a
chameleon man.
land
A
version?
chameleon
Boy,
man?
no way.
What is Von L saying?
That makes for a sequel. His brother gets turned into a chameleon man, and apparently that's going to be a sequel?
Yeah, because Chameleon is a Spider-Man villain.
Wow.
Oh, glad it's ending. That ain't happening.
Very cool, so he's gonna wear it now. I guess that makes sense. And so that's about it. What do you
So
think?
is Craven
To be
like a
honest, as long as
land
it's
version
better
of
received than
Aquaman?
Morbius and Madam Web,
'Cause he
I'm
can get
happy.
all these
It
animals
shouldn't
to
be
do
too hard to
stuff
do.
for him.
It
Right.
should not be.
For worse.
Tied.
Spider-Man Sony movie.
So Von L said this was Craven's year. Cool emoji.
I think he was being
Allegedly.
sarcastic.
I hope so, because he really sucks at being sarcastic.
Not be.
All of them up there.
We're talking about some transfer that burn
Especially
money
that
to
one.
actual good
Madam Web.
project.
I'm glad.
Why did he put
I'm glad
Madam
this
Web?
is over.
See, someone I knew at work said they were gonna take a spear at the screen when they saw Madam Web on how bad it was.
How about,
Dang.
even the actress who played in it said the movie was awful.
So when we
She
saw,
No,
the
she
money.
said she's not doing superhero films ever again.
Yeah.
That was so
They
bad.
ruined
Because of this
it.
I was
film.
like, goodness gracious.
That's
Wow.
saying a lot.
so did anyone think this movie was gonna be good?
Not even close.
Mm-mm.
I thought
I
nothing.
was hopeful.
Why'd you raise your hand? Why'd you raise your hand like
I
that?
just messing.
Why?
I know, I'm just messing around.
Sony thought that they could
They
get
thought
some
they
people
could-
like they got you with Morbius. They said we can do this again. Like that's not a slight on you, but that's their mindset.
Yeah.
They legitimately thought. Same thing with Madam Web. They were just like,
Yeah, but that
somebody gonna like
that
this.
was bound to fail because they don't know how to.
They knew better, and they were like, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this: Spider-Man, my favorite hero. Everybody want to talk about how cool Craven is. Craven is not cool by himself. This is an Igga that just goes around hunting animals
Yeah.
to the point where he's just like, I'm bored of it. Let me hunt superpower people. That's it.
Let me
There's
hunt- let
there's
me
no
hunt
more
people.
to him. Yeah, there's no more to him than that. And then they took that and said, you know what? He actually likes animals. He's gonna fight poachers.
He's an activist.
Yes.
They turned.
And I was
And
just
it's
like,
They
kinda-
turned a brutal hunter who hunting is his entire existence,
yeah.
and they made him a nice guy.
hmm But then had to leave it open ended enough for him to turn it into that villain.
Wow.
I tell you what, they sure
okay.
know how to get the right facial expressions from these characters. Because if you're looking at Morbius and then you're looking at Craven, it's like if you just flip them, ain't nothing changed. Like,
You said
Oh, you
if
think
they
Hey,
flip them,
look,
ain't nothing
look.
changed.
From left to right, Morbius is
he's the golf
Why am I
version
here?
of Craven.
Yep.
middle one is I'm upset that I'm here,
And
and then the one on the right, Madam Web, is
I
just
ain't
like,
even
what
wanna-
is this?
What is
What-
this?
It's not even that. It's
I
not
don't even
that.
know where
It's
here
a,
is.
I'm never coming back here again.
I'm never coming back here again. I had an awful time. I don't want to associate with you
she
people
probably
no
got
more.
she probably pitched in the end of this whole thing that they're trying to do. I wouldn't blame her.
Goodness gracious.
But yeah, I'm just Sony.
Mm.
Don't ever do this again.
You know they probably will.
If they haven't learned from the last 4-5 movies, shame.
Or they have learned. I hope.
Fingers crossed.
This
like,
is them having had learned now that they've canceled their villain cinematic universe.
Yeah.
and they
yeah.
can focus on the Spider-Verse and that.
That's the hope, right? But
One, two can hope.
hey, look, they gotta make something, so they keep this IP.
They gotta redeem. They gotta redeem themselves.
They
over
don't want
this.
Spider-Verse. It costs too much, but they rather waste money on movies
on
like
these.
this.
Yep.
This whole thing of them doing these movies was a bunch of weevil. They were the number one bullshit guys, and they just ruined it.
People are gonna love our character assassination of Craven.
Yeah, that was just crazy.
My delete key is broken.
I have no further answer. Sums up a lot.
That one at the bottom, watching the pitch meeting rather than the movie itself is basically 75% of modern cinema for me lately.
Dang.
How nice of Hollywood to keep churning out these abysmal movies to give Ryan fresh pitch meeting content.
It's crazy.
I have to admit, I've been watching mostly foreign content because a lot of stuff coming out lately. It's just been.
I have no further questions. I have no further answers. This sequence is why you're a genius. Couldn't agree more.
Anyway, I don't got no question. I just wanted to watch this and then talk about Sony losing this universe. I'm about.
It's well deserved that they're losing this.
Well, I shouldn't say losing. They're giving up on it, which is great.
Couldn't agree more.
Dead horse. Let's leave it.
Yep.
Funny toe.
Anyone got any closing thoughts? Or can I?
No, you can. Yeah, we. I think we said all we can.
The
say.
dead horse is beaten.
We all unite within the
Now,
masses.
Sony, y'all better learn from this. Because this better be done. Y'all said you were giving up on the villain franchise. I want to see you doing some other stuff.
Let's mix up the heroes now.
Yeah. Let's just do the anti-heroes that Spider-Man's friends with. That'll get them. Silver Sable? Anyone? Black Cat? Anyone?
Oh no! Don't give them ideas.
Oh, please don't.
You're gonna mess Black
Yeah.
Cat
They
up.
probably writing it down. They're like, yeah, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Say another one?
Say another one.
What's the
You
next
give us
one?
three.
We introduced 3 Spider-Girls in one movie. One of them can get a spinoff. Sydney Sweeney? Anyone?
That girl's booked and busy.
She is now.
They've been
She
putting
ain't
her
coming
in
back
everything.
for this nonsense.
no.
Everything.
Yeah, shoot. I can't believe that travesty. He said, I'm going to put you in a spider suit for a movie. Movie is Madam Web. I'm sorry, I thought Tom Holland. Right?
No, this is your time. Yeah, you about to shine through this. You
But
gonna
like
glow.
with Tom
gonna-
Hardy, right? Y'all already do him.
Yeah,
No?
no, but they're not like you. You're different.
Why they got 2 others in the suit?
Somebody got 2 of us in the suit.
Anyway. Let's just
Have you heard of the power of 3?
Introducing technically 4 spider women in that one movie is crazy work.
All right. This is where I make my exit.
Good night. Farewell.
Oh, my shoulder.
Avida say to you, so
You
long
sure you okay to do that?
to you,
I have to
my
keep doing it.
friend.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know if we can sing that.
Until we meet again.
I'm trying
Make
to
a
move.
stop.
I don't want you to get stuck.
Well,
like
I
that.
am
See you
stuck
next
because your
year.
arm's blocking
See you
me.
next year. Man.
See you next year.
Arrivederci.
Sayonara. Sayonara.
For New Year's, are you gonna dress up like Baby New Year's?
No, definitely not doing that. I don't think,
And
anybody,
don't forget your phone.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
Good. Or the keys.
Don't forget your phone, sir.
So long. Farewell.
Vonell says take it easy.
All right. Everybody out there, have a Merry Christmas.
You
Have fun.
too.
Merry
You guys gonna be here
Yes.
next Christmas and the next
Next year.
Thursday.
Oh, no. It's no.
Nah, my mom's coming, I think. So, that's gonna be fun.
Bye. Stop. See you.
So bye.
Thank you.
Don't forget the pup.
Benji
Doesn't-
said give me
doesn't
love.
miss
He
me.
woke up for this. Dang.
I bet in his, I bet in his mind he's like, I do miss you, man.
Now he's like, I'm good now. I got the belly rubs.
He's like, Daddy.
No.
I know you're groaning.
All right. Next up, dang, y'all scooted way closer than I thought. No, y'all scooted closer than I thought.
We want to be close to you.
Well, all right then. Thought I had me some elbow room or something. That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
Next up, we got the return of a legend. Truly, the Karate Kid Legends. This is about to be the movie that connects the Karate Kid universes, the Miyagi-verse,
Really?
as they call it nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
which is the original movies and then Cobra Kai,
Mm-hmm.
and then that spin-off reboot Karate Kid movie that shouldn't have been called that with Jaden Smith.
I was I know what you're talking about. I
He
knew
was
it.
so cute.
Boy, he got
That
kicked off that
bad.
mat. That was the funniest thing in the whole movie.
So this is apparently going to be the movie that connects both of those characters. Daniel LaRusso is going to be meeting Mr. Han.
Oh,
So both the mentors. So Jackie Chan's character and Ralph Macchio's character. Yeah.
This is gonna be very interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then they're going to be training a new Karate Kid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So interested to see what they do. It's set after Cobra Kai,
Okay.
which will be ending in February.
How you feel about that?
I mean, yeah, it's 6 seasons, so I'm good with it. I've liked it all the way through.
Solid continuations.
I do think that they did a lot to continue in that show. Interested to see what last cameos they managed to pull out, because that's been some of the most fun aspects of the show.
Okay.
What was it? Early November. Ended in a big cliffhanger. So I'm interested to see where they come back to and how it leads into this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'm interested to see how a kung fu instructor and a karate instructor teach a new kid.
Oh no, not Google. Stop. Google, stop listening.
If you just keep talking, it'll eventually figure out. We weren't talking to it.
So I'm gonna cue this intro and then we're gonna get into the trailer for Karate Kid Legends.
To redeem yourself.
Our traditions
I mean, they make other movies.
are rooted in history. Kung Fu. Karate. The tree grows strong.
It sure does.
You Mr. Miyagi? I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi. I came looking
Oh,
for you.
freak
Ooh,
Jackie.
Jackie. Jackie's aged well.
I need
Yeah,
another
he
rush
did.
hour.
Mm-hmm.
Considering the fact that he's broken every single bone in his body,
Right?
We have only one
he
question.
can still move.
Is it worth fighting for it? Or not? Lee is to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi. I'm doing this for all of us. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
2 branches,
Mm.
1 tree.
May 30th. Huh?
Mark your calendars.
Mm-hmm.
Mark your calendars.
I want to watch this in theaters.
Yeah, I'm very interested on how this is gonna go, and it looks like the fighting scenes are gonna be outside. I'm actually gonna like that a lot, and it's more in a closing setting. Yeah,
Hey, this is like a street fight
yeah, that's
setting.
good
So-
little street fight.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where we go with this one. Hello?
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how we go with it as well. Cause I like the Karate Kid. You know, I think the one with Jaden, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like the original Karate Kid. It was missing. It was missing something. But it'll be interesting to see how Karate Kid Legends does.
Yeah. I personally don't think that anything captures what the original Karate Kid did until Cobra Kai came out. Like, I feel like they really understood the entirety of like what made that first movie good. I don't even think Karate Kid 2 or 3 and then next Karate Kid really re-impacted that first movie the same. My biggest thing with Karate Kid, the Jaden Smith one, was that it shouldn't have been just called Karate Kid
Yeah.
when they exclusively were teaching Kung Fu in it. And made a point to like say the difference. Like I got it, but I was just like, yeah. I
Could've
thought
been
the fight
different.
scenes were cool, but even then, I thought Karate Kid with Jaden Smith. If I were thinking about it like as what was wrong with it is that it's the new Star Trek movies akin to the original Star Trek franchise.
I get what you're saying with that.
Like, it was just, they made it more dramatic and like cinematic, but it didn't have the same
Didn't have the same
idea.
Impacts and
Yeah.
ideologies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hope they're able to go back to their roots with this a bit and kind of do right by it and maybe have it conclude from there. Yeah, I just want them to like do a right Karate Kid that it symbolizes the previous past ones, but do it the right way. Where there's nothing that's like taken out of context. And when you have a project like this, you gotta treat it with care. And hopefully they're able to do this with Karate Kid Legends to be able to bring both worlds together while still creating that solid foundation of what it truly means of that. And have more of a unique tradition base that passes on to the next generation.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, because they've already said that the characters in Cobra Kai aren't going to be in this. But I wonder if they make allusions to them or like if there's some type of cameos in it. Because a lot of
Probably.
people were just like, wow, it kind of sucks that like Johnny's not in it. Or like anybody else. And now with the context of the trailer, we kind of get why. But I do
And I don't
wonder.
know. They may have it in there. They probably don't want to reveal it. Maybe be like.
No,
a
they
little
already
surprise.
said they're not
They're
casting it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they made it like an active point to be like, yeah, no, we're not in it. The kids aren't in it. But I do wonder if they like make some mention of them because like now, Daniel has a kid who in Cobra Kai timeline is going off to college. So like they have a reason why she's not there.
Right.
But like, is he going to mention what it was like training his kid? Is he going to mention what it was like training Miyagi-Do and bringing it back? I guess it also makes sense because at this point, the conclusion of Cobra Kai is that they have like a world tournament that's being like televised. So like it gives more reason for why Mr. Han would know where to find Daniel now. So that's like a easier connection that we'll see some type of thing in and out with.
Right.
And then they said his name was Ben Wong, the new kid.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how well he does because a lot of people like, obviously a lot of people like Ralph Macchio because he was the original Karate Kid.
Yep.
But a lot of people like Cholo Mariduena, who's the the new Karate Kid of the Cobra Kai series, the one that like started it off for that franchise. And then I think people like Mary Mouser, even though they don't really love the character of Sam, which is Daniel's daughter. So I'm interested to see where those type of connections come out. I don't particularly think that Daniel is like the greatest teacher. So I'm wondering if like the end of Cobra Kai will like shift his mindset to become more of a well-rounded person, because right now he's like he's kind of dick riding Mr. Miyagi's ghost.
Gotta stop that.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
You phrased that.
Create your own path.
Bruh, if you I don't seen 6 seasons of him talking about he can't do this because it's not the Miyagi way. And all I think back to is in the Karate Kid movies where Mr. Miyagi was just like, you'll find your own way someday. So even he wouldn't be up for all this.
Yep.
But this
he gotta find
this
his
man
own. He gotta go his own way. Like
is like
he's gotta find his own way.
On his knees begging for change.
Like, please, I need something.
Oh my god.
This man is out here on street corners for Miyagi though, and I'm just like, brother.
He should get an ancestral backhand slap and be like, "What are you doing?" Like,
I'm sick of people telling Daniel that he needs to get it together and not be so full of himself, trying to do what he thinks Mr. Miyagi will want when even Mr. Miyagi used to tell him that he wasn't. So that's why I'm just like, I'm interested to see how he does a one-on-one thing, because he be fighting with people all the time for no reason. On what Miyagi would have done, but you know, I'm interested to see where we go from here. So
to expand on a little bit of what you said, how this is supposed to tie in all the Karate Kid worlds. I wonder if they're gonna bring in like the woman from the next Karate Kid.
Hilary Swank.
Yeah.
Julie.
Yeah, or if they're gonna bring in other, characters from all the different movies.
I'd be interested, because Cobra Kai's kind of done that, but the only one they haven't brought back is Hilary Swank. Really, they brought back like in the second part of season 6, they brought back like a throwaway henchman.
Okay.
And gave that sucker a name. It was just like, yeah, you remember you fought him in Karate Kid 3.
Okay.
I was just like, there ain't no way that y'all just bringing random people back now and not got Hilary Swank back. So if she's not in the third part of season 6, which is the finale, I could see them bringing her back for this, as like a final way of being able to say we got everybody back in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, we got some people. Jackie Chan, I'm putting the team together, so he liked Nick Fury. The Karate Kid multiverse begins. First week of training is wax on, wax off. The second week is picking up the jacket.
You gotta know that wax on, wax off. That's forever goated.
Yes.
If you don't know, you need to know.
Based on this trailer alone, I genuinely believe Li Fong is going to be the best fighter of all the kids so far. His hybrid style of Miyagi-Do and Kung Fu will truly make him a force to be reckoned with. I am so stoked for this movie. May 30th, can't get here fast enough.
Post-credit scene is Jaden Smith walking into a dojo and telling the new kid, "I'm here to talk to you about the Karate Kid initiative."
I'm weak.
Maybe a little taller.
That one about Li Fong being the best fighter. Well, we'll see. Y'all got Axel and Zara now, so I'm sorry. I'm waiting to see if somebody tops them. Like they're 2 new characters that they introduced in part 2, and like they have to lose. But goodness gracious, I ain't seen nobody fighting like those 2. I forget her name, but the actress that plays Zara is like a 13-time world champion black belt in karate. And I'm just like, hey, look, now.
Yeah, she ain't losing. She ain't losing that much.
Well, no, she has. those two have not lost, period. Like, and I mean that in like no one has touched them in matches,
Okay.
period. Now, they have to lose because our main characters have to beat them. But, like,
The build-up is crazy for this.
I'm telling you this right now. They didn't, like, they relate Axel, the kid, to Ivan Drago when he first showed up in Rocky. I'm
You
just
kidding,
like,
ain't
no,
you? Are you serious?
No, I'm not joking, and I'm gonna tell you this,
because he was like, if he dies, he dies. They on that level?
I'm telling you this, they ain't wrong.
Oh,
Like,
about that life.
it's one of those things where he has to lose, but goodness gracious, like you,
The
you're not
build-up
convincing
is,
me.
the build-up is gonna be crazy when it does happen. Like
So this kid, he got his work cut out for him. Because if he gonna be at the top of the kids, he's still got to beat Axel and Zara. Because right now, it goes Axel, Zara for me. A lot of people want to put Zara down, but I ain't see her get touched. And she had a 3-on-1 versus 3 main characters in a scuffle and was still holding her own. So I don't know what to say. She's built different. Goes Axel, Zara, probably Miguel, who's like the main character kid. Probably Robbie, because those two are like neck and neck, and then probably Quan, and after that, whoever else. That's the starting 5. But if he ends up taking the spot, we can get Quan out of there because I don't like that kid anyway. So, but my mother was a big fan of the Karate Kid movies, and we used to watch them a lot. She even really enjoyed the 2010 movie and the Cobra Kai series, and when I told her a new movie was apparently in the works, she was ecstatic. She sadly passed away back in August, so this is going to be really bittersweet to me. It looks good, though. I'm excited for it. Dang. Man. My heart goes out to you. Dang it, man. I forgot. That's my fault.
We could just fix it.
Yours is security alert. That's why it's making you verify.
Yeah.
It's good to have. It's
So I gotta find out if it's just freaking out because it's an old version of Google, or if there's something that worked its way onto
That's
the
fine.
computer.
Y'all got a question for Karate Kid Legends?
Do you think this will lead into another TV series?
I hope.
You never know, because Cobra Kai. Did they say this season of Cobra Kai is going to be the last one, or how many more seasons?
This is the last season.
Yeah, so if they're doing Karate Legends, they may end up creating like another spinoff.
I don't want it.
I think they'll make more spin-offs for this kid, but I don't think that it'll be a show. I'll put it that way. I think they'll do more movies for him.
I actually would not mind seeing an animated one.
I don't know if I want to wait that long. Because I'll put it this way. I think that they might do a thing where Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan teach this new kid, and then he goes off and does his own thing. And that's the Legends aspect of where the Karate Kid.
It's like passing that torch.
Yeah. And like he has his own misadventures and stuff. I could see that happening because I don't think that they can keep the two of them going on. Mm-hmm. Maybe Jackie Chan is down to do more of this because it seems like they have like an actual connection. And I'm not sure why he has to go to Daniel to learn Miyagi-Do karate either. Mm-hmm. Unless this street tournament specifically requires you to know karate.
Yep.
But I don't know why. Because personally, I think Mr. Han is a better teacher than Daniel was. Daniel
agreed.
So,
absolutely.
But I do like the best aspects of both of those movies are now together.
Yeah. Come full circle.
I can't remember. I know it's Pat something. I can't remember his name, but shout out to the Mr. Miyagi actor who passed away. They continue on the legacy, and it looks like they're living up to the sensei role, where they're teaching more people to get reinvigorated into like the martial arts lifestyle, like where it's discipline and learning about yourself and actually giving back
Pat
to other
Morita.
people. Pat Morita, yeah. Shout out to you.
Salute.
Yeah, maybe rest in peace, because I definitely think that not even just for, actually pretty much for every like either martial arts or sports movie, I think that his character of Mr. Miyagi has become like the staple of like what it is to like
I can agree
teach.
with that.
Yeah. So shout outs to my man. But that being said, yeah, like Autumn asked, what do y'all think that they're going to do with the Karate Kid franchise? People calling it the Karate Kid multiverse now. Now that everything is encompassed in the Miyagi-verse, where are we going to go from here? But with all that said, leave a comment down below how you felt about the trailer. While you're down there, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with someone that you think might enjoy it as well, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to our first 1,000.
1,000.
000.
Right here in Club Chaos. Get your tickets today, become one of our first VIPs.
And hit the bell notification where you stay tuned for all our updated videos as well as shorts. Join the squad. It will not charge a card.
Yeah. You can also check out our Discord, #C2Circle. There, you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live around
7
p.m. Eastern Standard Time around the dot on Thursday.
That's right. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. We appreciate each and every one of you. Feel free to come on out one Thursday. That way we can chat it up with you live and in real time. But until
It'd be a
that
party.
time comes, we'll catch you in the next one. Spider-Man, like yeah, I agree with Vonell where it should have been called the Kung Fu Kid, the 2010 one,
Agreed.
because that's what it was.
They try to be slick with it.
No, they tried to be cheeky with it. They out here was just like, yeah, no, this isn't karate, it's kung fu. That's a line in the movie. So then why did I go in the theater to watch Karate Kid?
And I got Kung Fu.
Goodness gracious, y'all know what you did. Anyway, we're gonna catch you in the next.
Tried to sneak it with that Bieber Never Say Never with Jaden Smith. I know what y'all were trying to do.
Never say never. Never say never. Hey. Now he's beating me, telling me. Yeah, that's what's jail.
Bieber sounded like he got drop kicked in the knee.
Excited for this one.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about this next one.
Neither do I.
This
This
is for all
is-
you Star Trek
this is
fans.
for-
For the
Autumn,
Trekkies,
Blackfire and Chia.
I specifically put this in there because of Autumn and Blackfire.
Thank you.
I've only seen a few episodes of Star Trek New World, I believe, and it seemed pretty dope. When I was adding this, I clicked on the trailer, but I didn't watch the trailer, but I just like scrolled down to the comments, and a lot of people were kind of not a fan of this trailer, so I'm interested in seeing y'all's opinion on it.
Oh, it's Paramount Plus. Oh, of
Yes.
course.
Yeah,
I get it.
you know, Star Trek's always coming out on Paramount Plus, and Star Trek has been going for years.
Yeah.
So I think Discovery just ended, and now we're getting Section 31.
And that comes out in January, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all wait for when it gets to 100?
It's never gotten to 100. I mean, 31 is just what they're naming it right now. You know, so it's gonna be a section in space. I don't know. They might do a substation again, like they did with.
I love the lower
Well,
decks.
Section
Lower
31
decks was
is
great.
like the Black Ops.
Oh, it's the
for-
Black Ops.
Yeah,
okay.
it's all the we're doing this stuff but not really,
Oh.
and it's not on record.
For this one?
Oh.
That's what Section 31
Ooh,
is.
this might be interesting then.
Yeah. They allude to it in.
I was a fan of the
in
Picard days.
Discovery and
Mhm.
New Worlds.
Okay.
So this is them sort of fleshing it out.
Okay, we'll see how they do.
Yeah.
If it flops, it flops.
If it flops, it flops. But like I said, I love Star Trek. Star Trek is my favorite. and I feel like some things they do well. I don't know how the last few seasons of Star Trek Discovery felt a little bit off. I did love New World, and Picard was a good continuation from Enterprise that they had, especially with Picard's storyline. So I'm interested to see what they do with Section 31.
I like the setting of during that time with Picard. But proceed.
Cool. I'm gonna cue the intro and then we're gonna see what this Section 31 is all about.
See if it's confidential. Why you out here looking like a cyberpunk character?
They're the aliens in space. I love her character though.
Oh, we got Ghost up in here.
That's not Lucy.
Is that Amari Hardwick?
We got a Ghost.
Yep.
Oh, I saw you were in Wicked.
Homegirl gets paid. I tell
She
you that.
really
She making bank.
booked and
She
busy.
makes bank.
Booked and busy. He still looks good.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. Wicked. Now Star Trek again.
She said that same thing in Wicked
That's
City.
right, because in Discovery she went back home.
Starfleet is here to make sure no one commits
Why that dude out here looking like Jack 8 from Tekken?
I think she did. I still have to finish the last season.
Oh, it's on.
Mm.
I might be tempted to watch this.
Ooh.
For a split second, I thought it was Kevin Hart. Literally.
Oh.
Like that.
Ah!
She knows that martial arts.
It's edgy. I like it.
I'm definitely intrigued with this.
I can understand why some Star Trek fans don't like it, but I always think that doing a new concept, a new storyline, always brings out, a different side to the world of Star Trek. Because it's space, we can't keep it the same. So, yeah, I'm interested.
I feel like, before I even look at this, I feel like people are going to be complaining for the same reason they didn't like the Chris Pine trilogy.
Yeah.
Where they said there was too much action and not enough intellectual. But I'm interested to see.
Star Trek
where we
always
go
has a
from
great balance of both, though.
I
You
agree
know?
with that. I'm gonna go out on a limb and predict that a bunch of men are gonna complain because it's a strong lead female character.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, that's not what
Absolutely.
they're gonna say. They're gonna come up with a million other reasons.
All right. I like how the Lower Decks was asking how a secret organization manages to say secret when they have their own insignia and starships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Lower Decks.
Love how the editor managed to work that this is going to be bad line into the trailer. Very subversive.
We're facing a threat unlike any Starfleet has ever seen.
Oh, no, because they say that every single time.
Yeah, they do.
This is something new. We're
Right.
facing a new threat.
Brought to you by Jaguar.
Is there anyone left at Paramount that's ever seen an episode of Star Trek?
Turn on some lights.
Alex
only-
Kurtzman writing summed up, something is threatening the universe and only insert protagonist name here can save the universe.
I mean, that's basically like every main character movie ever. So I don't know
Me
kind of
before
comment
the
you
trailer, this is going to be bad. After the trailer, oh, it's so much worse. I am convinced that not a single person working on Star Trek today has even the faintest understanding of what made Star Trek great.
They do.
Note
I'm
to
telling
Param-
y'all
note to
for
Paramount.
this because I remember it back when the movies were coming out that a lot of y'all Trekkies
I mean the
had a lot of gatekeeping statements that were coming out.
the movies,
Why is there
I don't
so
know.
much action?
The movies
I'm not doing
were-
enough thinking.
The movies were something totally I'm putting the movies somewhere totally separate. At least the newer ones, totally separate from what the TV shows were doing. Because the movies, I ain't really care for the Chris Pines ones all that much.
Hey, that's fine.
But the TV shows, the newer TV shows, they presented a lot of interesting things because we're in space, y'all. You have galaxies you're visiting. Science is going to be crazy. You're going to end up discovering new things. That's the whole point of Star Trek. You're discovering new worlds, new things. You know, the science got to change with what you're doing. And I think that having different aspects, different storylines, different characters, and presenting their struggles with how they're supposed to like get out of tricky situations is what makes Star Trek great. Of course, they use lots of science. Is it going to be as techy as the old Star Trek? Probably not, because again, they're making this show for viewers and for a way for the viewers to understand. They're throwing some old, you know, language, mumble jumble of like how Star Trek used to speak. We'll get like a flashback to something else that's happened either in a previous old movie or old TV show. But other than that, they're going to be doing like a lot of new stuff that we haven't seen before. So, yeah. I mean, can you name every single alien that's appeared in Star Trek and be like, yeah, I know the lore to that alien right there? Because that half black and white one, I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. I'm down to learn about that species right there. So, you know, I think it's going to be interesting to see. I'll always give a show a chance.
The benefit of the doubt.
The benefit of the doubt. If I can't get past episode 1 or 2, then, you know, it's off my list.
Dang.
But Star Trek, yeah, I'll always give it immediate yes. I'll watch it.
All right. Yeah.
They said this is going to be bad. Well, at least they're honest.
The thing about Star Trek, the old one, or the original one, it was, at its time, the forefront of creativity in the world of science fiction.
Yes.
Science. And finding ways to integrate social issues into the storytelling for its time. And I feel like it did a really good job of that. It was very progressive. The new Star Trek, they have, it's going to be challenging for them to do the same thing when it comes to the technology.
Yeah.
Because there's such a widespread understanding of technology today that just simply didn't exist back in the time with the old Star Trek.
Yeah,
and
I was
as
about to
for
say, like original Star Trek helped to inspire the idea of the cell phone.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like,
yeah,
Oh.
So, like,
a lot of different,
Yeah.
including medical technologies.
Yeah.
There's a technology where
Like
it
skin
uses a
grafts and
specific kind of light to see your veins.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Star Trek
Yeah.
came from that. I could probably, if you give me a moment, I could think of other ones, but I'm not
Yeah.
going to take
No,
the
I
time.
always bring up the cell phone one because I think like today with how common they are, that's like the relative thing. Like imagine that before even like the giant bricks that we grew up with as children, the idea of a cell phone to Star Trek was so hypothetical that like it didn't exist. And then it inspired people to want that enough that we figured out how to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's just such a common thing that it's like, yeah, how do you conceptualize something that's on that level
Right.
and still be known as the franchise that inspires that?
Right.
It's like
exactly.
it doesn't happen now.
And then with the social issues and whatnot, I feel like they've done a really good job
Yes.
of here, let's put it a little bit and then slam it with a bunch of action so you don't pay attention to it too hard and get all
Yes.
mad.
You know, we want our main characters to have a lot of conflicted moral issues.
Yes.
You know, Star Trek they're supposed to at least go by the first rule. You know, they're not supposed to change anything.
Oh, my
The
goodness.
prime directive.
The prime
as they
directive.
call it now.
Yeah, the prime directive.
Every single Star Trek captain ever featured
Yeah.
breaks that rule.
Breaks the prime directive in some shape or form. Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
And the way that they go about doing it is very interesting too, because sometimes the prime directive gets straight broken, or they figure out like a moral way around it that stays within the prime directive, but reflects the issue in a different way and gives a solution. So
Yeah.
I think they illustrate the latter or the second one that you explained really well in New Worlds.
yes,
During the court scene episodes. It's like
Yes.
1 or 2 episodes.
yep.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that this was a more action trailer, I was just like, I know exactly why y'all Star Trek fans don't like this. I don't think action in Star Trek is bad, but I think that the depiction of them is going to be that action equals less intellectual, and I don't necessarily think that that's a fair way to put it, because I think that realistically Star Trek's survivability should match their intellect. Any in Star Trek should match them both. They're explorers for that reason. But as soon as I saw that this was heavily focused on action, I was just like, I get why people are upset. And I don't think that it's valid, because I don't think we saw enough in this trailer to be like, one way or another, this is gonna be bad.
I do feel like the new Star Trek series has had more action in it.
Yes.
But I feel like that is to sort of stay palatable to the new market.
Yeah.
Like I said, like they throw in the social issues, but it's surrounded by a lot of action. And I think that's just due to the climate of today's media.
Yeah. And also because of how things were shot, because the original stuff did have action in it. It's just they were of a time where action was so one note. Like, it was a lot more slowed down and paced out back in the time that those shows were. And it was a show that was a continuation. So it was just like, even as it updated in the decades, it couldn't update from what it was, or else you would be like, well, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Alien franchise, like the technology and like why people don't like Prometheus and Alien Covenant is because the technology in it is such a huge leap, but it's supposed to be a prequel, and so now it's just like
technology looked like it was more far advanced than what it was from the original.
So then the fans have to rationalize and being like, well, we're following rich people in Prometheus and Covenant, so like they have more money to get the things, and the stuff that you see in like Alien 1 and in like Romulus and stuff, that's just like the farmer tractor of spaceships. Yeah. So I feel like Star Trek is like the main series where people don't want to do that homework to make it work, and so they're afraid of new things being introduced. I'm just like, hey, look, y'all gotta have to try stuff, because it's not gonna be the same no more. They had to update eventually.
And given what Section 31 is to the Star Trek universe, there has to be a lot of action. Period. It's like, we're gonna send in this team to do this thing that Star Trek, or that the what?
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Huh.
This is Star Trek Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Somebody did say
Someone said that, yeah.
But yeah, it's like they send in people to do missions that the Starfleet cannot actually back up for political or even moral reasons.
We're about to see a unique Amanda Waller.
So we're seeing the dark side of the perfect little, entity.
I bet they're going to have somebody like Deadshot.
Probably.
Well, for y'all Trekkies, let us know how you feel about Star Trek Section 31 streaming January 24th. Do you think that it could be a good installment for the franchise, or do you think that this is about to be some bubkus?
Some bullshit.
Yeah, I think it looks fine, but hey, you know, I'm not invested.
Exactly. I know what you mean.
Neither am I.
I'm not gonna get hit with no betrayal. Shoot, Amari Hardwick in it, and Michelle Yeoh, that two good actors.
They could bring it over the top.
Yeah.
At least get to the starting line.
I know Amari Hardwick gonna be punching some people. Goodness
Yeah, we
gracious.
just saw that.
He's got the credentials.
Mhm.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I got a few notes of what was that show, Dark Matter, where they all refer to each other as numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few notes of Dark Matter, so I hope it's as intriguing.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, if you guys enjoyed it, feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. And if you did, do it by liking, by hitting that button. You can also hit the subscribe button. That way you can become a part of the C2 Circle, because we're on our way to our first 1,000.
000.
That's right. Try to get us there as quickly as we possibly can.
And hit that bell notification where you stay tuned for all our updated videos and shorts. Join the squad. It will not charge a card.
Yes. You can also check out our Discord, hashtag C2 Circle.
Yes.
There you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live around
7
p.m. Eastern Standard Time around the dot on Thursday.
That's right. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. We will definitely catch you in the next video, which will be coming out to you soon. Try to get these uploads daily, but you know,
One step at a
holiday season.
Yes.
It's the
Season to be
holiday
jolly.
Season.
Yeah. So we'll be surprising you with stuff pretty soon. And we got some more stuff coming up for y'all next year once we get back from New Year's and everything. That said, we're going to catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for all your love and support. And yeah, continue to be yourselves. We'll catch you later. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.
Wish I could do that thing with my fingers, but two of my fingers can't do it. Yeah, I can't do
Live
that.
long and prosper.
You almost got it. There you go.
I caught a cramp trying to do that one day. It was bad.
Well, don't cramp up now, especially under the pressure of the ink machine, because we got another Bendy franchise installment. This is Bendy Lone Wolf. So another story following Boris, the wolf.
Boris went through it that last one.
Boris went through it and everyone. and
Boris.
The most recent one I remember. Yeah, it was bad. Poor Boris.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where we go from here because I think that they broke the cycle of the ink machine in Bendy and the Dark Revival, which was the second full-length game. Because we had Bendy and the Ink Machine, Boris and the Dark Survival, and then Bendy and the Dark Revival.
Yep.
Now we got Bendy Lone Wolf. So 4 games in the franchise. The first game had like 5 chapters, and this looks like another Boris installment. So I'm interested to see where we go from here. I'm gonna cue the intro so that we can get right into this, and yeah, let's see what Boris got cooking up now. Cause I thought we was done with the ink demon.
I just realized that I have so many more videos to watch. I wanna see another game.
Oh yeah, there's other games.
No, we watched some stuff on.
Did we?
Yeah,
Okay.
we watched a little bit of Markiplier play Bendy in the Dark Revival, and then I showed you some like.
Played the last one.
Corey Ketchum was the one that didn't
No,
finish
he
playing.
he started it and did
He
not
started.
finish it.
He didn't finish it. Okay.
And then we watched like the clippings, like the audio tapes of Boris
Got you.
in the Dark Survival.
Did
so
Berlizzi
excited.
finish it?
I can't remember if he finished Dark Revival or not. But this is gonna be, I think, another top-down one for Boris.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So Boris's games are like top-down,
Oh, he going through
whereas
it.
the mainline games are like first-person.
Interesting.
Well, I like that you'll
So-
be able to see what's around you.
that's true.
That's
Yeah,
what I
I'm
need.
I'm getting vibes of Luigi's Mansion and more.
Ew.
That bacon soup.
So I guess this was during his time in the ink machine.
Mm-hmm. The first one took place. Yeah, the first one for Boris took place like roughly before like chapter 3 that we saw in the original game.
I might get this on the Xbox.
Was that Goofy on crack?
Oh, no, it's Bendy.
It's Boris.
Sorry,
Get my
that's
name
all I
right.
could think of. I know nothing about that franchise
Wow,
or series.
we have something to show you.
Mhm. So all
My
I
name-
was
my
seeing
name's
was
Boris.
Goofy.
Get my name right.
Boris don't talk.
Yeah, Boris is.
He don't
silent.
got a voice.
I think that would be his voice.
It just sound like Goofy.
He not allowed to talk. But yeah, the story of Bendy and the Ink Machine is basically corporate greed.
Okay.
But essentially, they create this thing called the Ink Machine that helped to bring life to animation. And long story short, people end up getting placed into the Ink Machine and get warped into becoming like reminiscent versions of the characters.
Okay.
But their psyches are warped as well. So a lot of the game is like finding out who was who and like guessing which character ended up becoming this and how this character turned into that. You see multiple versions of like the same character. Like there are multiple Borises, but because of the behavior of some, you figure out who they are based off of like what you find out in the game. On like the employees that went missing. And in the first game you play as like the original creator who made like animator who made Bendy but left the company. But you find out at the end that he was stuck inside the ink machine too. So he's trapped in like what's a forever loop. And just like he loses his mind and just basically gets reset every time he beats Bendy. Then in the second game, we basically find somebody, we find out who's doing it, and like there's like a savior that's supposed to come down and help, but you know, depending on how this tracks, she may or may not have been able to do it.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. I think Bendy and the Ink Machine is super interesting. Before Five Nights at Freddy's, it had the same type of traction. So I'm interested in seeing what they do more for the story because I do think the lore of it is really interesting.
Yes.
And it's definitely fun to watch people play and figure out stuff for.
Yeah.
Similar to like Five Nights. But I think it's a lot more straightforward because it has an actual story. Whereas Five Nights, I feel like they just kind of say some stuff. And sometimes it strings together and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, I'm interested to see where we go. Hopefully we get more YouTubers that pick up on it. Oh, you know what? Poppy Playtime. That's about as much.
Playtime, puppy
Playtime.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to come back
Yeah,
again.
if Five Nights at Freddy's is probably the king of like horror games, but the same type of popularity that Poppy Playtime has now, Bendy and the Ink Machine had when it like was coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget Bendy.
Don't forget Bendy.
Yeah. They were selling toys and merchandise and like
Oh, yeah,
major stores and
absolutely.
stuff. Like, yeah, it had the same type of traction. It just,
I was trying to find some pop
They-
figures of Bendy and the Ink Machine.
yeah, they just took a long time to make the second game, and I feel like that's what killed the momentum for it.
Makes
Mhm.
sense.
Watch out, Poppy Playtime.
Yeah.
Stop. They're working.
Mhm.
They're working
Yeah,
on it.
but-
I will
taking
say
us-
this: they're releasing stuff. I'll put it that way. Bendy was 2, but what happened was the first game released in chapters, and when they got to chapter 5 of that one, it pretty much was like a done set story. But people liked it enough that they wanted more, and then it took forever. if Poppy Playtime gets to the point because they're releasing in chapters too,
that momentum's gonna die down.
yeah,
It's gonna. They gotta make sure that they're keeping tempo with what they're doing, because you don't want to wait too long for the next chapter. Even though that the chapters is different in each one and they take their time with it, you still gotta meet quota with getting the right timing down.
Yeah.
Wait too long, it fizzles out.
Yeah.
How long is a long time in this context? Because if the original game was wrapped up and it was supposed to be a done deal, you know, because
I mean,
Good question.
if it was supposed to be a done deal, people should be more forgiving
and patient with it. But I think during that time when other stuff started to come out, they pushed their attention to that. Even though that the stall on the Bendy game, they were like, well, I don't know when the next one's coming out. I guess I'll tie into this one. And then when that started booming, they went on to the next thing. Yeah, it happens. Like, it happens in different things. Like a situation with the most recent Mortal Kombat game. People really don't like the route that they're taking with that, and they're already calling for a new Injustice game because they didn't meet what their expectations was for this game. And then you going against, you released the game around the time Street Fighter 6 was doing their thing, changed up stuff. Then they plugged that one in. And then the following year, at the beginning of the year, Tekken 8 comes out. They're playing that, and it's just kind of trying to compete with that. You're losing your players.
So to answer your question, Bendy and the Ink Machine came out officially with its first chapter in February of 2017. The 5th chapter, which is the last one of the first game, came out in October of 2018, and then Bendy and the Dark Revival, which is like the actual sequel, because they had another Boris one like this that came out in between them, but the actual sequel came out in November of 2022.
Ooh, yeah, that's 4 year gap. Yeah, you can.
That's
waiting a long time for that.
Yeah, that's a bit of time.
Grow a lot of facial hair.
During
that time. I've been waiting for this one for 4 years. I'm excited. Am I? What was it again?
I'll put it this way: it was a long enough amount of time with Five Nights at Freddy's and other stuff coming out, and like Poppy Playtime may come out with its first chapter by then, to where it got bumped down the list.
So it just got to work its way back. To that point. And hopefully,
now this is the one where I would say if they made a live action movie, it would probably be fire.
Oh yeah,
okay,
100%. Because I think the story is a lot more clear cut. And then they did leave the second game a little bit open ended because they bought the ink machine from a company. So it's just like the idea that the manufacturing company is also shady is like a whole other avenue they can go into. But who knows? I'm interested to see where they go from here.
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
Somebody play this. Somebody gonna play this and upload some stuff. I watch a Super Horror Bro Mike talk about this, so I get the story and not have to buy it.
And not have to buy it.
But y'all let us know how you feel about the entire franchise of Bendy in the comment section down below.
Yeah.
While you're down there, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with someone that you think might enjoy it as well, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to our first 1,000.
1,000.
Right here in the C2 circle. Hop on in and become one of our first double dutchers.
And hit that bell notification where you stay tuned for all our updated videos and shorts. Join the squad. It will not charge a card.
Yeah. Feel free to follow us on Discord, #C2 Circle. That way you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live around
7
p.m. Eastern Standard Time, around the dot on Thursday.
That's right. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Thank you for supporting us all the year of 2024.
Love y'all the pixels.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If you celebrate all the other holidays around the December time, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
We
they-
appreciate you.
Happy
Nah, I thank you for the
holidays.
recognition because I don't get to celebrate them, but they're cool. Anyway, it's been fun. We'll see you in 2025. We might surprise you with something, but I hope that it's a good family time for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all your love and support. We'll catch you in the next one. Some more Catered Chaos.
Bye.
Have fun.
Happy holidays.
It's gonna be holidays for the whole masses. Everything.
Keep ringing.
All right, and just so I have this to clip, thank you guys so much for all of your support through 2024.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be aiming to hit our 1,000 mark early in 2025, first quarter, hopefully. The analytics look good for it, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see where we go from here.
Keep pushing. You got this.
Yeah, we have checked out some shows that have come out recently, but there have been some other ones that have come out. So I'm going to clip this and ask all of you which show coming out from the December to January era of time do you guys want us to check out if you want us to check it out. We're going to leave this up to you to pick up on.
Power is yours.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do a poll. We'll see what people pick. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Squid Game coming
Yeah.
out 26th.
Yeah, we got a couple of good ones coming out.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
excited for Squid Games.
There's Squid Game, there's Skeleton Crew, there's Creature Commandos,
Creature Commando.
there's a lot of shows that are gonna be coming out. So y'all let us
Crystal
know.
Weasel.
Skeleton
Crew
Crew's
has
out.
already
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're watching it.
Yes.
Yeah. I,
No way am I waiting. No offense. Sorry, guys.
I mean, dude, you're fine. You're
You're like, this ain't
you're
for
a
them. It's for
recurring
me.
guest here.
Like,
until you decide not to be.
yeah.
But yeah, there's just been a lot of shows that have come out. And if there's anything that y'all want us to check into, if there are any movies that you want on the list, yeah, leave it in the comment section of what is going to be clipped into a little thing for y'all to see. Thank you so much for a great 2024.
Yeah.
Love and appreciate y'all. It's been Trey.
JT Wolf.
Autumn.
Chia.
Yeah, Christoph and Vonell, happy. Blackfire has become a recurring guest on the channel.
Thank you,
Nice.
Blackfire.
Thank
So,
you. I
yeah,
appreciate
I'm
it.
excited to see where we go from here. But till 2025, it's been great, guys. Catch you in the next one with some more Catered Chaos.